go! Welcome to the next episode of Art of the Roll. We're gonna get started here soon, but everybody seems to be here in order. Enigma will be showing up slightly late, but should be here very shortly. Our first announcement is Tabletop RPG Music on Patreon. We use their music exclusively at this point, so go check them out. He's an awesome guy. He does live composing and all that too. We're doing another free mini today. So the code word for today, at any point, if you type into the chat TPK, Total Party Kill, then you will be entered into a competition to win a free mini by printed by me, painted by Tim's Tinies. You can check him out on Instagram, and shipped to you. It doesn't have to be a mini, but that's what we kind of specialize on.
Wonderful.
What
did we type? TPK?
TPK. TPK in the chat.
And
Total
first
Party Kill.
No
your
reason.
dad's here. Saying
Right.
hello, son, from Crits and Giggles.
Such a weird thing to choose, to type.
Weird thing to say.
I'm not saying the current state of the story is going to hell, literally, or anything like that, but pretend there's a dumpster under the fire in the background. The last announcement is, Mark, you want to go through Bloody Baxters?
Yeah, so this past weekend we wrapped production on a short film that I wrote and directed, and got some amazing actors, including our own Michael, our own Fitzjeffrey, and our own Enigma, Jessica. We invited Amalia Lewis Fig to play, but she wasn't available. But we finished production on it, and later we're going to be debuting our official teaser right here on Art of the Roll. So one thing I'm really proud of this movie. It's a horror film. It's a ton of fun. I had asked everyone to go to Instagram and follow.
It's on the screen right now.
Oh, okay. Why does it have that? It's just Instagram / the Bloody Baxters. So that's
That's what it sent me in the thing. Oh, you know what? It might be.
I sent you a
Facebook.
post. Yeah, that goes to an actual.
Oh, that's the post.
That's the post for Art of the Roll. Yeah. So it's the Bloody Baxters. Yeah. Let me put that in chat. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, put it in chat. I'm gonna update this thing real quick.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty.
I was like, it's kind of crappy they don't give you a nice URL.
No. I got a good one. I got connections. So let me just.
I got it. I'll put it in the chat too. It's there.
I'll just also say I didn't.
Yes.
I wasn't able to be in the movie, but I was able to do a table read for it quite some time ago, and it is very good.
Yeah.
Guys. So I was bummed that I couldn't be in it, but it's a fun movie. So
it looks like we're turning it into a series is the plan, and we can have Fig brought in for something instead of a throwaway role like we had in the initial one. We could give you something much cooler to do, so it'll probably work out the best. So I kind of wanted everyone to be in the first one, but now that it looks like it's going to be a series,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. About halfway through our session today, we'll take a break and we'll play the trailer for that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Good time. The Bloody Baxters.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, and Greyhide is in it too as the star. It's all
He's a
about
star.
Greyhide. No, a star. No, I'm one of the feature characters for sure. So.
Well, that sounds like a roll the intro moment if I've ever heard it. Roll that intro. And welcome
Yes,
back.
so I talked to my agent. My agent didn't tell me I got a part in this movie. I don't know why. I didn't get any message. How come you don't call my agent? I'm an actor too. This is a stupido. I quit. Whoa.
Angelo.
Did Angela
Angelo,
just quit?
don't quit. We need you to
Angelo!
cook for us if we
To be
survive.
continued.
No, Angelo, come back.
No, I think he's a little miffed. He'll get over it.
We'll get over it.
You'll survive.
All right.
Crap. guys.
So last time.
Angelo,
go ahead.
you can be in the next episode with me.
Oh, if we
There's going to
survive.
be a one-on-one episode, Angelo and Fig, and it's going to get awkward.
That's
Awkward
is
real
that
fast.
going on?
Yeah, that's going to
a
be on
different
Patreon.
website.
It's going to be
Patreon
OnlyFans.
to see that.
Yeah.
Right. That's how that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our adventure.
Last time on Art of the Roll, Fig visited the Emerald Enclave to start it off, where she found out that that raven that was following her was both magical and bonded to her, though the bond didn't seem to be magical in itself. It was magical in some other way. She also got a charm of restoration that was given by the goddess that inhibits Pokemir. Fitz, on the way back from talking to Felric, saw his father waiting for him outside the tavern. We had a special guest, Kritz. He's in the chat. So Fitz's father's in the chat. There, Fitz learned a few things, that your father, Jalal, actually knows Jarlaxle, but called his ways too extreme. Fitz also...
Extremism.
Fitz also told him, to Jalal's dismay, that he wouldn't want to work for his father's company going forward, rather his grandfather's company, his clothing company. Instead, planned to be an adventurer. Jalal did seem quite disappointed at that. Rainier showed up with a bunch of magic items from Mert. He also gave Greyhide a contact to upgrade his armor. So the whole group went to that contact, a dwarf that is upgrading Greyhide's armor and giving fixing Fitz's armor for sexual favors apparently later, which Jalal was not the most pleased about that whole thing.
I mean,
The party then interrogated the Castellanter guard. They found out his schedule and all that. Jalal said he'll stay behind and watch the guard while they go and do their plan. So the party enacted their plan. It went really well at first. Fig went in as a guard and was able to get Greyhide and Fitz into the manor. Enigma was flying overhead as a bat. Unfortunately, there were 4 ravens that seemed to be looking out, strangely enough, and did spot the bat. And before long, there was a crossbow bolt that went flying towards the bat, because it was a strange occurrence. And through some unfortunate rolls, Amalia Castellanter spotted Greyhide. Unfortunate because someone in the chat named Lethal made them unfortunate. Thank you, Lethal. Fitz decided to disguise himself as one of the children, Torrenzio, and went and started running around the manor, got inside and started running inside the manor. Greyhide and Enigma, talking with Amalia and eventually Victoro, convinced them that they're there for the theater, which they took to mean possibly something else than what Greyhide meant. Then again, Greyhide may have not meant it as anything. But eventually, they took you into the manor, into the basement of the manor, and you realize that this is the same place you came to from the orphanage. The underground passage led to this place. You saw the chain devil walking by. You noticed the guard down there, the bearded devil guard. I should have mentioned you also noticed a giant blood splat over in another room.
Yeah.
probably from us.
Probably from you all. As
Probably
you took 'em-
Enigma noticed it for different reasons, maybe.
Right.
Definitely not a
Smelling it.
vampire, though.
Definitely
Hashtag
not a vampire.
Not a vampire.
So at that point, Fitz decided to play the scared child and ran up to the guards in the manor and yelling that there's devils in the basement. The guard picked him up, and that's when Fitz realized his beard was undulating, and all the guards inside the manor were actually bearded devils as well.
Undulating beards.
Undulating
beards. Should have,
And
kept an eye out for that. I thought I
think
was
that's where
saving
it
all of
left
us.
off.
I thought I was going to just, run
Right.
up, and then they would go and grab the
By
watch, and
calling
I'd
the
come down.
cops, because that works in D&D, doesn't it?
I did
Calling
realize I
Right.
forgot one thing, which
thought I
is
Inside the manor in which you were trapped.
yeah,
Right. I
Maximus,
thought they were like
Max,
Maxwell.
the guard,
Yes.
that Fig is acting as right now because she's a changeling, was tasked with taking care of the kids. So she took the kids back into the library with the swinging ladders, and they were like, or no, I think you took them outside, and they were like, oh, let's go play hide and seek, and you're like, okay. And so the
Yeah.
kids went off and hid, and
Yeah,
so you
and
looked
I
around,
kind of, I'm snooping around the library right now.
and you did
and they're-
find
they're hiding
Victoro's
somewhere.
journal,
Yes, which I bagged immediately.
which you bagged.
Fitz is also
Alrighty.
holding a tankard of yellow magical liquid that is something from the charm school that he grabbed from a shelf when he used detect magic.
Yes.
Yes.
Just a question. When the area from which Fitz screamed for help, that is the room right next to the one I'm in, correct? Or no?
Not quite. Go ahead and
2
roll a
rooms.
perception check.
Like, would I have heard that, I guess, is my...
Yeah, let's see how well you heard that.
And maybe also roll a deception check to see if you think it's the actual child or me.
There's
That
technically 2 walls between where that happened and you.
Okay, so I would not have heard him scream.
No, you may have, but you have to roll a perception check. Did you roll it yet? Sorry, I don't have my game
I
log
did.
up.
Sorry. Yes, I did. I rolled 16.
Pretty good.
16.
Thank you.
Perceptive.
16. Pretty good. Yeah, you heard someone, a kid voice. It's not high enough to know it was Fitz per se, but you heard a kid voice saying, there's demons, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, and then I'm like, I was supposed to count to 100, right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
11, 12. Assume.
But I think we should probably start with Fitz, because Fitz in the most immediate danger.
Yes.
He's holding you up with his strong, bulky arms, lifting you in the air, holding you by your thighs, though he thinks he's holding you by your waist.
Right, and he is staring right at my crotch, and I know that that's where the illusion of my face is, but it is extremely unsettling.
And he says, you should be upstairs.
So as I realize that his beard is undulating and begin to panic, Fitz is just desperately pleading for the energy of the goddess to do something, anything, get me out of here, and
You've been given a re-roll from Dick's Enormous, Fitz.
That's right.
Just so you know, you're in a bit of a jam, so that might come in handy.
He is, but
Thank
he isn't
you,
because
Dick's
he's
enormous.
he seems to think it's actually the kid.
Well, so he doesn't realize it's me yet. So I'm whispering to my goddess, and
You can roll an insight if you want.
I feel
get an
my
idea of
amulet.
what it is.
I feel my amulet grow warm, and I cast an illusion, a minor illusion, on the door that I just came out of from the cellar. And Vittorio's voice booms from what sounds like it booms from the other side of the door, saying, "Put down my son, Terenzio, come here."
Nice.
Yes.
This
Do you have
is...
to roll for this?
There's going to be a couple rolls here. The first one is roll a sleight of hand, just to see how well you can hide the fact that you're casting a spell.
Okay. That's yes. Step 1. Totally, that's not
Yeah.
me.
It's not a horribly hard roll because it's such a low level spell. But we'll find. Yeah, that's good enough actually. He doesn't seem to realize you're casting a spell.
It's very with my. I mean.
So Victoro's voice, you hear that from the other side. He immediately kind of stands to attention a bit, and looks at the door. He looks at you, kind of squints his eyes.
Does he? But does he put me down? Does he let go of me? Because that would be
Roll a
lovely.
deception.
Ooh. Okay. Deception. Okay, we've got a 24. Fitz is really
He
putting it into this.
immediately drops you and puts you on the ground and says, "I'm sorry. Yes, I'll go back to my post." And he walks back to his post where he was standing next to a doorway.
Whoa!
That
Disaster averted.
Yeah,
That was a really good roll.
that was a very. I thought I was going to have to hit him or something.
And you didn't even have to use Dick's Enormous's reroll, right?
Not yet.
Yeah.
It was like a
Nice.
season-ending cliffhanger, and
I'm
at
still
the beginning of the
stressed,
next
guys.
episode, it was like, oh, never mind. It's not really dangerous at all. It was
Do you
like,
guys
we're
remember that show
100%
with-
dead.
Yeah.
with the rocket guy I think he was a rocket guy or some sort, and the show would always end with him almost like it would go to commercial with him almost being like crushed or hit or shot or something. And right when it came back, it was always like he just jumped out of the way. And that was always like the answer to it. He just jumped out of the way.
That's what Fitz did.
Oh, no.
That was incredible. Well, you also did an awesome role, so.
I mean,
That's the art of the role. Indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah, just kidding. So, with that, Fitz takes I take the little bottle of conjuring thing, and pretending to be an angry child, but actually just because I don't know what the hell it does and I'm quite curious, I say, yeah! And I toss it at the feet of the devil.
Okay.
What are you doing?
With the words, "You're a butthead," but in a child's voice. "You're a bum." And I throw
roll a performance real quick.
That's like a Greyhide move. What are you thinking?
Quit while you're ahead.
Okay.
Hang on, we've got a 7. This is the part I use the Dixis Normus reroll.
Okay.
Because a 7 is not very good.
Okay,
we've got a 15.
Oh man.
You deserve to get eaten by the
you
devil,
deserve
right?
everything you get.
It crashes on the ground. This floaty yellow mist rises into the air, and you hear a voice. Shit, where was it?
Oh no. Well, so that's what
I
that does, eh?
I have the wrong. Here we go. Okay. You hear a voice. The Bearded Face, Book 1. The dwarf looked at his mistress. He was intoxicated by her presence. He saw her beard and wanted to touch it. And it goes on like that. It seems to be some dwarven romance novel playing.
Well, with that, I exit the room, still pretending to be a small child, and head for the exit of the house.
The exit of the house, so the front door?
Yes.
Okay. So, is there anything you want to... We'll say for now, Fig is still kind of searching that room in the study, and you found the journal, and you were looking through it, and you pocketed it. Is there anything else you want to do in the immediate?
For me?
Yeah, because otherwise we'll go to the other two who are a bit more into immediate.
I was going to immediately use my cape and leave because I want to go secure the journal outside of the manor. So I'm thinking of
You're gonna GTFO.
I'm gonna GTFO with the book because this is our evidence. This is what I think part of what we can use.
You could probably just walk out of the manor. I mean, you're not being held by a demon. She
works there. Yeah, she's just skipping work.
Yeah, but there are kids I'm playing hide and go seek with, and I don't want to be. This book has very valuable information, and I don't want to be seen or questioned. I just want to go and secure this book away from this manor. And now with this cape, I can only go as far as, it's not that far, like 500 feet.
500 feet. Yep.
That's not.
That will take you out of the manor.
That will take me out of the manor into the somewhere into the streets.
Yeah, you could actually go to the side alley next to the manor if you want with that distance.
Yeah, I'm going to do that and as quick as I can, find a coach and book it back to Trollskull.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good to know.
I'm going to go secure.
You have 9 copper on you?
I have somewhere in my 9 copper. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm going to go do that.
You don't even have to roll anything. That just kind of happens. You use the cape and pew, it's gone. But you do have a D8 inspiration from Dix Enormous if you needed it for something.
What's the dancing bird mean when it's on your screen?
That's a D8 inspiration.
Ah.
That is a D8 inspiration for me.
Oh yeah. All right. So, Is Enigma here yet? Oh, and there goes a D8 inspiration for Greyhide from Dixon
Dixonormus,
Jesus.
I don't know. It's like he
Thank
sees
you.
something we don't. Like he feels like we're gonna need these for some reason.
Right.
I'm here to see
thank you.
some theater, right? We're going down into the catacombs and watch a delightful, entertaining presentation or something
Yeah.
with Enigma, who's joining us in a moment. I've been told.
Yeah, she's having some technical issues. She tried to
camera
join
issues.
earlier, but he couldn't get her camera to work, so
Yeah.
we're still working on that.
So
in
she's
the
standing
background.
beside you very, very quietly.
Yeah, she seems to just kind of following along right now.
Totally not
so-
a vampire.
Totally
And,
not a
uh,
vampire. Oh,
And I am, but you know, I
Speak
guess
of the
that's-
devil.
There.
speak of the not vampire.
Speak of the not
Hey.
vampire. Oh,
Sorry about
no.
that. How's it
No,
going?
just in time.
Good. Fitz is no longer in trouble. That's basically the update. And Fig is slowly escaping from the Castle Lantern's manor. So the only
We're just
people
going to
who
leave
are
the two of you in the basement.
we're in the
Okay.
basement about to watch some sort of theatrical production, as far as we know. But we don't want to upset anyone because then they'll make us all dead. That's basically it. So.
Makes sense.
Enigma
I
got a
mean-
D8 inspiration too, so any D20 you have, you can roll a D8 to it.
I mean,
From
so
Dix
far,
Enormous.
to be
Thanks,
fair, Fig only
Dixonormus.
assumes that you're meeting with the Castle Lanterns, no big deal, and that you guys are just going around quietly. And I was playing hide and go seek, so I don't have any reason to.
I have
Thank
a
you.
question.
I will say, on your way
You guys-
out, you look at where you all started, where they were hiding originally around the corner, and you still see Rainier there, kind of looking, watching.
Also, do
Just
you
so
see
my
me?
eyes, and I don't care.
Yep. Okay. So, Greyhide and Enigma. You head down what ends up being a sort of spiral staircase. Eventually, heading down into the room. In the middle of this hall that you have, there's like an alcove right in front of you when you come off the landing. You see actually a pitcher, gold frame pitcher, with a man, stately, little horns coming out of his head, a rubied staff next to him, more like a walking stick next to him, looking all stately, looking proud, slightly red skin. Just that pitcher facing you as you come down. You look to your left, and you see what looks to be some type of cell doors. It looks like a room with 3 cells one on each side of it. When you look down there,
So am I being led by Amalia? Are we still with them?
yeah, you're still being led by Amalia and Victoro.
And I'll say of the cell doors, and I'll be coy about it. It's like, is this where the performers are getting prepared for a production?
Being led by Amalia still makes me very confused.
I do want to clarify something. You're going down the spiral staircase. You went by. This happened last time. You went by and you saw where you came in from the tunnel that was built from the orphanage. But you continue down the spiral staircase even lower from that point. And now
Okay.
you're at this new place with the cells on the left, the pitcher in front of you. And she says, there is no one there right now, but they do play their part. There might be one playing the part as we speak. Also from there, sorry. You look left, and there's 2 passages. So you have the pitcher in front of you, and on either side of that pitcher is passages going forward. You look behind you, like when you come off the stairs and look behind you. You can see through an archway catacombs that seems to go on a bit into a darkness. You actually see like crypts on the sides of the wall going in and eventually bends, and you don't see where it goes, and it's dark.
So as far as I understand, there is no reason for Greyhide and Enigma to believe that Fig has enough evidence to report and complete this quest. So, I mean, otherwise we would turn and find an excuse to leave. But since we don't have that information, we're just gonna keep following them deeper and deeper and getting into.
Yeah, you
more
wouldn't
and more
know
and more
that
trouble.
Fig snagged a journal.
Yeah, so
Oh.
we're still going
Mhm.
down, and we're looking for evidence, even though we don't really need it. So I pay no mind to the painting, and just I'll act as if I already know who that is.
Okay, you can roll a religion roll if you want.
Sure.
Enigma, or you can roll religion if you want to try to figure
I
out
actually
who
have
it
a pretty high religion thingy, so I got a +2 in religion. I roll a
got an
17.
It's not a hard roll. You know that is Asmodeus.
The guy
king
who
of demons.
the scarecrow dude, yes.
That too. Yes.
Yeah.
So being a paladin, I'm not a fan of Asmodeus, so I just I keep my distance and try not to, I
Okay.
try not to be noticed that I'm.
There's 2 passages on either side of that portrait. They lead you down on the right one. They take you to a door, a stone door. They push it open. On the other side of that door, you see another bearded devil, not even disguised as a guard, just in a normal leather armor, open, bare chest, holding his polearm with his beard out. They lead you past him further in, and it opens up into a room. Jessica put in all those bits. It opens up into a large hall. From there, you see red-robed cultist of some sort. 6 of them. 4 of them holding torches, going down the hall. At the end of the hall, you see some type of sacrificial table with someone on it, blood around their midsection. Behind it, you see a large pit of fire that's blazing hot, really hot. It even has blue flame in the bottom, which is not normal for just normal fires. And beyond that, you see a large statue of probably Asmodeus, you'd figure, above it. I actually have a visual for this.
I'm a little worried.
You should be.
Wow.
No. Okay. Interesting. Wish I could. Does Greyhide have some sort of bat signal that he can send to the surface that that is a beacon to the other players? That's sort of in a single character would say, "I'm in a terrifying cultist basement. Help! Help! Help!" No, I don't think I have one of those. All right.
No.
I'm not going to do divine sense to see if I'm surrounded by anything evil or demonic, because I think my eyes are good enough for that. So I'm not going to use a divine sense slot. I'm basically at their mercy, and I'll just stand there looking as aloof. I'll pretend I've seen this a million times, almost a little bored.
Roll a deception. What about Enigma? Is Enigma doing anything once seeing this?
Yeah, just another day at the theater, you know.
I get a re-roll. I have a re-roll.
You still have a reroll.
I do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the one re-roll
Thank
that
goodness.
that I need.
You also have luck.
Yeah, I also have luck, but I'm going to use my re-roll. So let me just do deception again.
Because, you know,
I am,
otherwise that would be...
In fact, a man of the theater.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with a 12. I'm gonna trust in the 12.
What about Enigma? Is Enigma going to do anything when she sees this sacrifice happening with the cultist around and the fire in the back?
Aside from get hungry.
I also forgot to mention there's a chain devil next to the stairs there, you can see.
Is there anything around me I can just...
A bending mind gave Greyhide a D8 inspiration.
You might need it.
Shoot, I don't know what to do.
See
Is there
if you
anything
can
around?
rob someone. Is there anyone you can rob?
I'm trying to hide.
No, it's probably not a good idea.
Well, you both look now at Amalia and Victoro. And they now have these golden masks on that depict a demon. And you look around at the cultists.
Wow.
Each of them have a wooden version of that demon mask on. And also the DM gets a reroll. Thank you, Paul.
I don't have a mask with me. I didn't know we'd be attending. I didn't know we'd be attending the rituals immediately. Do you have an extra mask I could borrow?
She snaps her fingers, and next to her, the servant, the half-orc, appears. And she says, "Get them a mask." And he heads over, right to that door on the right side right there, and goes in and rummages and brings out 2 wooden masks.
Great.
And gives them to
and
you.
I'll hand one to Enigma, and I'll say, you choose whatever one you like, my darling.
Thank you.
Do you want to try something, Enigma?
I'm just gonna follow Greyhide's lead and pretend like I totally have seen this a million times.
Okay, roll a deception as well.
Okay. I'm good at that. Oh, not today though.
You have a reroll.
Oh.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. Okay. You can't really see the expression of Victoria or Amalia, but they don't say anything as they take you forward. Victoria's on the left there, Amalia's on the right. They have the golden base. They start the ritual. You can hear the chanting from the cultists, American Baribas Madeos, and they repeat it over and over and over. Finally, the cultist at the end there, next to the sacrificial table, he digs his hands into the body that's on that sacrificial table. You hear, as your stomach lurches as you realize the guy is alive, he goes, "Ugh!" As he's pulling out organs and intestines. He takes out a dagger, a golden dagger, and cuts them, turns around and throws them into the flame. They combust into dust, into nothing, as he throws it in.
I say as quietly and as discreetly as I can. Behind the mask, I lean into Enigma and I say, Enigma, I think we should start looking for a way out of here. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Greyhide has to yell headlong into danger.
Check. I'll do a perception check. Sorry, what?
Greyhide, thank you, Tal. You have to yell headlong into danger somehow.
Oh my.
Wow.
Wow. Come on, guys.
Soon.
Come on.
As they're doing this, the intestines gets incinerated, and they keep pouring out more and more. You can tell the guy eventually just passes out. Probably
Headlong into danger is where that corpse must go. And I just raise my fist, and then I just put it back down again.
Roll a performance? Oh, wow.
Wow.
You hear the chanting that it gets louder as they raise up their daggers that they hold between their hands. All of them have a golden dagger. They
Greyhide
seemed
is truly a man of the theater.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's I'm just going to look for some kind of exit, or even if the way we came in is clear.
Do a perception check.
Yeah. And I'm gonna add a D8 to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. Wow. Okay, 20. You actually do look. You look to your left, and right here.
Yes.
You realize it's made to look like a normal wall, but you can see a crack, and you can see it's just not even. You're pretty sure that's a fake wall. But at this point, Amalia, now you realize, has this cup, this golden cup of wine, and she's going to each of the cultists as they go on their knees and she's pouring wine into their mouth. Suddenly, Greyhide, the whole room picks up with fog. As it gets thicker and thicker, you see people kind of start looking around. This isn't normal. They don't know what's going on. Eventually, you can't see anyone. It's just you in a room, alone. Let me get rid of this.
Uh-oh.
It's just you in a room alone now. From the fog, a figure steps forward. But it's not stepping, it's gliding forward. It's as though the fog is part of it. The top of it looks different. It looks like a face that's sunken, with eyes that are deep set, a nose that is only half there. And you can see the teeth of a half skeletal face. It looks like this.
Skeletor!
It then says,
You sit there and you watch. They are sacrificing someone, yet a man of good and righteousness does nothing. How interesting. You could be useful. I can be useful. We could use each other. I see you are finding someone in the dark. And yet you are also pursuing the darkness, some might say. Greyhide has to yell headlong into danger soon. I can help you with the darkness. I know you want revenge. You could be the champion of vengeance. You could be my champion of vengeance. All those who must suffer in the name of evil, you may say, will get avenged. You don't seem to worship someone specifically. Why not start now? Do you not want vengeance? Do you not want the people to suffer who deserve it? I can make this happen for you.
Well, let's see if you're a man of your word. If you can get Enigma and myself safely out of this room, unharmed, and to the surface, and reunited with my friends, we will continue this conversation, and I will owe you a debt of gratitude.
That is not acceptable. I can get you out of this room, but you must agree to the pact. I can give you powers. I can make you the champion of vengeance. Think back. Think of those who died. Your mother, your father. Think of the man standing above them right now. Think of them taking away your sister. I know about you, Greyhide. I can make you the weapon of vengeance.
The answer is no. I'll grab. Do I see Enigma around me, or am I still alone in this room with this figure?
right now you're still alone, and he seems to be starting, after you say that, he starts to fade away, backing up back into the mist. You have but a few seconds if you want to say anything to him, and then he's gone.
I'll say, I'm just thinking, wait!
Did you change your mind? And he comes forward slightly.
I'm gonna say it again. You get me out of this room. You get us to the surface. and I'll sign your pact.
Then we have a deal. And let us begin.
At that moment, the figure comes towards you and starts surrounding you, and you can feel it start to touch you. You can feel the wisp of wind, and you realize it's starting to focus around your gauntlet. Your gauntlet, previously silver, is now starting to blacken, and it turns into a pitch black as though it's sucking in the light like obsidian gauntlet. And then the fog starts to dissipate away. All faces are looking at you. Enigma, what you saw during this was a thick fog come out through the whole entire basement. It made it so you couldn't see a thing. You could barely see 5 feet in front of you. What do you want to do during this?
Can I see Greyhide right now or no?
Not while the fog is here. This is if you want to do something before that whole scene finishes.
Oh, okay.
So there's right now there's just a thick fog everywhere. You can barely see 5 feet in front of you. You can't
Okay.
even see the castle lanterns next to you.
I'm gonna call for Greyhide and walk forward, and even though I can't see anything, just kind of walk through it while shouting for Greyhide.
You shout Greyhide. You walk towards him, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like where he was? Okay.
Yeah, where he was.
You bump into something. You can feel it. It's slight bars of some sort. Like he's caged right now. Greyhide doesn't, from Greyhide's side, he doesn't hear anything. You call him again. No answer.
Oh. Could I do anything else, or is that kind of...
You can do it if you have anything immediate you want to do.
I think I'm good. I'm just gonna sit down where I am and just be scared.
Alrighty. The fog eventually fades away, and you see Greyhide next to you, and there are no bars anymore. If your hand was still up against the bars, you would feel them just evaporate away. And you see Greyhide there now. Normal. Nothing changed, except his gauntlet is pitch black like obsidian.
So,
The Amalia and Victoro look at you, and they notice your gauntlet, and they look in awe. And they say,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
They say, Asmodeus has spoken to you. Yes, that is the only thing it can be. I am sorry, I did not realize that you were working for him already.
I'll say, this evening has been invigorating, but I have other matters to attend to. Good evening, and I gesture to Enigma, and just we'll start heading up the way we came.
They say, wait.
What is it?
I did not realize who you were, and you don't have any problem with our plans, do you?
Why would I have any problem with your plans? We serve the same master, after all.
Yes, but sometimes not the same contract. You hear Amalia say, Victoro, are you sure this is a proper thing to do? We have to make sure that he won't interrupt us in our plans.
Why don't you speak plainly? I'm listening. What kind of other contract do you speak of?
You don't know? I will... Let's go into another room. And he motions for you to continue on into actually the secret door that you saw.
Here we go.
While you're leaving, you see the cultists take the remains of what was left of the body after it finally passed, and they throw it into the flame. And you just see it completely disintegrate into the flame. They push open the fake wall, and they go in. You see cabinets here with different types of wine. You see like 2 kegs of wine. You see a golden goblet there. You see some wooden goblets as well. You see a golden dagger laying on the shelf. And they say, our contract is in order for our wealth that we so graciously received from Asmodeus, we must give our kids lives on the 14th day, on their birthday. 14th year of their life. They will be turned into demons. Unless we can get certain contractual obligations. We would do anything for our kids. Amalia steps forward. Yes, anything.
I'm intrigued. What sort of contracts would spare these kids?
You don't need to know all of it. But I think perhaps we can be aligned. We have gained a lot of wealth, and part of those obligations is the money. We have a lot of wealth. We could probably afford it, but we would have to give up everything if we did. We have to liquidate everything and give up on our estate. However, if, let's say, someone were to help us find the dragons left over by Daggart Neverember, then we would be willing to share half and half.
Well, this is a considerable quest, and you've come to the right person, but I must say it's also a very dangerous one. Is there any way, any sort of assistance you could provide in combating, in any combat assistance you could provide in terms of magical items that could help us? I have a team of mercenaries who are exceptional, and we'd be more than happy to take on this quest. But it is a difficult one, and we need some resources.
During this conversation, Enigma, are you gonna do anything? Oh, you're on mute.
Sorry. I pull out a bottle of wine from my bag, and I just chug it back.
Also, Enigma has to give the finger to someone.
To go headlong into danger to get Neverember's gold, we will need... I kind of waited. I forgot I had to do that. I will need some help and some resources. Perhaps weaponry, perhaps some additional mercenaries and security, perhaps just some treasure to help us stock up.
We have some connections that we could help you with. We'd have to check our stocks of magic items. It's not really our thing. Perhaps,
well,
though...
how about 1,000 gold? That would get us well stocked with healing potions if we were to run into trouble. 1,000 gold to get started, and I guarantee you it won't be used for gambling purposes. I'm not one of those vagabonds that you see patrolling the streets of... gambling has of no allure to a man such as myself.
Roll up
Maybe
persuasion.
1,000 gold. pretty persuasive.
Greyhide's feeling sly.
You see,
Like a little bit of
they
alpha.
say,
This is funny.
Amalia says, "Yes, one moment. Why don't you get it, Victoro?" And Victoro goes off. He goes to the another door that you see that leads to a different place in this little secret room. After a while, he comes back, and he comes over, and he's holding something kind of big, and he hands you 4 golden bars.
Woof.
And says, "I do believe this is about what you said.
I'll
This
politely
should-
pass 2 of them to Enigma. And I said, this will do nicely.
Excellent. Then it is settled. You will help us find the whereabouts, and we will share it 50-50. We can use the money for our contract, and you can use it for whatever you want."
I have something very special in mind with it. It's a pleasure doing business with the both of you.
I will also say one thing that we have found is that the same aura that prevents dragons from entering the city is somehow connected to the gold that is missing. I've also found out that the Stone of Galore is in fact a sentient item with an aboleth in it.
Okay. I'm going to write this down. This is important stuff. So, Neverember's gold is related to the aura that's keeping dragons at bay. And the Stone of Galore is sentient. With
I also
with an
know
owl.
that there is a spy for Neverember, Delacar, that we had a contact that told us that he, in fact, has the Stone of Galore right now. Though we are still looking for him, and you already know all that.
Okay. What's his name again? Was it?
Delacar?
Delacar. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, Delacar. We're quite aware of him, and he's a difficult man to track down.
Alrighty. Then I say we part ways.
I agree.
Let us know
been-
if you need access to this shrine again, now that we know that you are in fact a champion of Asmodeus. And what about her? He turns to Enigma. Is she too a champion?
She is with me. Wherever I go, she goes. And she's
I'm gonna give him the
aligned
finger.
with whomever I. You're going to give who the finger?
The dude, not you.
Oh,
Victorio?
She's
she a
aligned
champion?
with Asmodeus.
Well, that is vulgar, but okay. Suddenly you hear in your head, Greyhide. You can almost sense that this is coming from your gauntlet.
How amusing! She thinks I'm Asmodeus. What a dull devil of a man that one is.
Whoa.
My gauntlet
Anywho.
said that she thinks it's Asmodeus.
That he's amused that she thinks that he is Asmodeus. Meaning that he is not Asmodeus.
I wonder how your axe is gonna feel about all this.
Right?
So the guy I was talking to was not Asmodeus.
Mm-mm. Now, once you hear that, you're pretty sure, yeah, nope.
Probably
Okay. Huh.
higher up.
Who was that? It's some... Oh, I see. That was the dude that I was talking to. The skeleton guy is not Asmodeus, which makes sense because Asmodeus is more of a devil, and the skeleton guy looked like a lich or something.
I will say
okay.
the skeleton guy you did see, like little tiny horns, but not like a devil horn or anything like that. More like what you might see on some tieflings or something like that.
Oh, I see. So I did hear this voice. Okay. So I get that through the gauntlet, which is also somehow sentient, so I can talk to this dude now. Okay, interesting. Like,
if it goes two ways. So they lead you back out. They take off the mask. They give it to their half-orc servant, and they lead you back out, up from the cellar, past the bearded devils that were guarding. Just as a reminder, if not that it matters, but you go past like the jail cells, you go past the catacombs you saw, you go past that picture you saw, and you head back out to the main floor of their manor, and they send you to the front door of the manor and say, Amalia says, I assume that you can make it out on your own. I will inform the guards that you can come here as needed. Do not go to the top floor of our manor.
Understood. Thanks again for enchanting afternoon. I think it's the afternoon.
Good day.
So I'm gonna look around and let's see if we can regroup with the other guys because we've seen some shit.
You don't see anybody. What does Fitz do during this?
So during this time, Fitz has run over to Rainier and said, and sort of given him the information, the underneath the thing that leads to the orphanage, it also leads to the castle lanterns, the location of the door, and you better go get Mert because my friends are still down there. And then Fitz sneaks back into the property and then sees Greyhide and Enigma coming out and sort of goes, "Ha! Well,
what does Fitz look like right now?"
Still as a child, but just sort of hanging around the edge of the property. So, and I suppose I don't know, would have had to run past the guards, who probably would have said, "Why are you leaving the estate?" But
true. We can go ahead and do that real quick. Yeah, you're running past them, and they say, "Excuse me," and they stand in your way and say, "I'm so sorry, Torenzo. We're not allowed to let you out of the manor."
But I have to go see my friend. I have a friend out there. Will you come with me to go see my friend? Just for one moment.
I don't want to lose my job.
Oh, fine.
I was given specific orders. And you realize, talking to this guy, there's no way he's going to let you out as Torenzo.
Okay. I want to try the door that Amalia came through. Run over to that door.
They let you out in the yard, but when you went to the wall doors, the wall gate, to leave the manor area, past their walls, that's where they stopped you.
Okay.
And as far as the walls are concerned, that's the only exit that you know about.
Damn. So I'm going to wander over to the middle of the yard, but near the part of the wall where Rainier is, and activate
He's on the other side of the wall, yeah.
Activate my flying boots, hop over the wall, fly into the air, come back down the other side, and
roll a stealth, I suppose, because I'm guessing you want to do it stealthily.
Yes.
Trying to time it between when guards are going by and stuff like that.
Well, we're very sneaky about it. Very, very sneaky. Got a 22 for stealth.
Wow.
And then what do I have
now, roll an acrobatics. This is the first time you've ever used this thing.
Okay. It's interesting. Well, we've got an 8. Do I get over the wall? What if I sort of put my hands on the wall while my feet try to lift me up a little bit?
Yeah, you start to activate it, and you start doing that and realize you're not used to this. Suddenly you're upside down with your boots in the air, and there's a young Torenzo upside down going over the wall, and you kind of like hold on to the top of the wall that has these spikes, and you can pull yourself down on the other side. Rainier sees the kid like spider climbing down, basically. Also, Jalal gave his son a reroll.
Yes.
Oh, good.
But
I'll save that.
Rainier sees you coming and says, "Can I help you?"
Rainier, it's me, Fitz. And then I tell him everything, and I tell him that he needs to tell Mert all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And then I tell him, my friends are in there, so I'm going to go back in.
Okay.
And I guess I try to. I mean, by that point, are they coming
Yeah,
out?
you got an idea of it, and you can go back in. He heads off, and you see Greyhide and Enigma coming out the front door.
And then I go over the fence one more time because now they're coming out the door.
Is Greyhide doing anything with his gauntlet?
I'm not going to hide it. I'm just going to walk out, and
It's very obvious that there's like something different. It's like when someone completely changes their hair color, you realize, oh, there's something wrong, and you realize it's the gauntlet he has.
It's like when Peter Parker in Spider-Man 3 starts dancing. There's something different about Greyhide right now, you know? Yeah. It's dark Greyhide.
And you notice his gauntlet is pitch black. But
all right, and then I jump over the fence a third time, this time slightly more gracefully, and rejoin with you guys. Oh my.
As Torenzo?
I suppose, and at that point I would let go of the spell and be Fitz again, because I'm outside the walls. Finally.
Someone made Fitz take a shot.
Right. Yeah, after all of that, I go back to Fitz and I take out my little flask and I say, whew!
Just as an FYI, it's much cheaper to make Enigma take a shot.
Right.
Cheap drunk.
A lightweight.
Cheap drunk.
But it takes a lot more shots to get her drunk. I know from experience. I mean, having drank with both of them, I'm just saying.
No, yep, entirely correct.
Yes.
She has drunk me under the table in more than just blood.
And Greyhide as well, so yes.
All right, so I'll assume you guys can
Enigma,
somehow get out of the manor if you want, especially if you're with Greyhide now. You can take a coach back and say whatever you want.
So,
yeah, I'll
Greyhide,
go whip.
What happened? What did you see? What happened in there?
Oh
my God! I thought you guys were gonna die, death.
We saw a lot down there. It was a lot to take in. There is definitely a connection between the orphanage and the Castle Lanterns, and
at this point you hear suddenly "Kukukunk," and you feel the whole carriage kind of like go back and forward a little bit, like you're going over a bump. And you look beside you, and you realize your axe, Azure Edge, just fell to the floor of the carriage.
Does that have anything to do with your hand being black? Your hand is.
You're not even
black.
Connected to it anymore.
So.
Let's just say, to get out of this situation, I had to make certain compromises. I didn't harm anyone, but I'm still Greyhide, Fitz, but
you
I
realize
had to make some decisions.
Your gauntlet, that's black. You see like a little stream of fog or some type of black misty stuff, and it's like a connecting filament as it goes out into the distance. And you know, somehow you just intuitively know, this is telling you where a certain person you hate is that you want to kill. Permanently connecting you.
Wow.
No one else
Does
can
anyone
see
else? No one else can see it. Only I can.
No,
okay.
Only you see it.
All right.
Greyhide, what do you mean? What do you mean compromises? What did you do down there? Why did they paint your? Did you have to stick your hand into a bucket of paint? What happened?
I'm afraid I had to make a pact with someone to get us to safety. But you can trust me.
God.
This is over. You don't have to worry about it any longer. This pact is between myself and this other entity, and it won't affect anything any longer. I'm still Greyhide, but
that's good.
Hey, I got this. Hey, where's the gambling hall? No, I'm just kidding. I'm still broke, as you know. I don't have I don't
Right.
magically have any more gold than I did this morning, so I'm still the same old broke Greyhide that you've always known.
Greyhide, we
have
don't.
any more gold.
We
You
don't
notice
care
his pack is like a little heavier. No, you don't.
Greyhide, we don't love you because of your money. We love you because you're honest with us, because you're a good person, because you
I
always do the
guarantee-
right thing.
I did something that was very difficult for me to save my friends, and I would march into hell to do the same for you. I hope you know that, Fitz, and that goes for you, Alpha and Enigma, because loyalty means everything to me. That is my true master. That is what I serve. And
That's
you can always
beautiful.
count on me, no matter what compromises I've had to make. It's been a difficult
What is it?
day.
What is Alpha gonna do during this? Because
Did
you
I
would have
make-
gotten the troll skull sooner.
I got it back. I got back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the house empty besides for Angelo?
Angelo is there. Jalal doesn't seem to be there.
So I was gone. I just opened quickly the trap to our basement. Are two guests still down there?
No, Maximus is down there. The dwarf is gone.
Shit.
Interesting. Okay. I close the trap and I call Angelo, looking for him.
Is Angelo around?
Is Angelo around?
Angelo?
Sorry, that's a bit of a change in person to act as.
Yeah.
What
I
a
need
shift.
something. Angelo? Angelo?
Hello! This is Dark
Oh.
Angelo! I have made a pact with an
I,
evil chef that has given me the most evil recipes! I'm just kidding.
I
How are
shift
you
back
doing?
into Fig because I guess I was still Maximus technically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Angelo.
are.
I need your help quickly.
Okay, what do you want? You want me to
I
make some coffee? I'll make you some...
No, I need your best hiding spot, and you can't tell anyone else.
Okay, I found... there's a little nook and cranny up in... I don't know the layout, but he'll tell whatever the best hiding spot is.
Okay. So
He can tell you, like, back in the kitchen, there's like this series of kegs and stuff that are built up there, and you can skirt behind them, and you're completely unseen in the corner of the kitchen, which no one else sees, unless you go
come back
around
here.
the counter.
I keep some barley back here and some spices, but I can make some room. There's lots of room.
Okay. I just have something very important, and this book, and you can't tell anybody just for now. We're gonna hide this book here, and only me and you are going to know about it. Okay.
Okay. Okay, you can trust me.
I'm worried. I'm worried it might hurt the others too. So just you and me for now.
Okay, you have my word. I
Thank
guarantee I won't tell anybody.
Okay.
The
Thank you.
other carriage, while you're doing all that, the other carriage pulls up. You're able to hide it before this happens, but the other carriage with everybody else pulls up, and
I'm thinking of writing a note to Mert, but instead I write a note to Bajra,
okay,
and I just say like Mert asked us to go on this mission. I'm not sure to what degree he's trustworthy. I don't tell her about the book that we have, but I do kind of lay out everything that's gone down, and I don't know that my friends are pulling up, so I assume that they're in need of help.
Okay. They will actually pull up before you finish writing out that note and folding it. You're like about to throw it, and then you see them pull up in a carriage.
So before I leave the carriage, though,
Yeah.
I'm going to talk I know Azure Edge is on the ground of the carriage and I can't pick it up. I'm just going to look at it and say, goodbye, my old friend.
But maybe Fitz can pick it up.
I hope you can find someone worthy of carrying you once again, but I'm afraid this is where we part ways.
Okay.
Fitz can try and pick it up, but I don't know if he can really lift Azure's Edge. And I know I can't in the state that I'm in.
I am going to watch this. And Greyhide, isn't that the axe that talks to you? What is it not talking to you? You're not on talking terms anymore.
As I said, I've had to make certain compromises, and I am no longer worthy of wielding such a weapon.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'll hold on to it for you. I'll put it in the house. I tried to touch it. I tried to pick it up. Does anything happen?
You go to it and you try to pick it up, and you pull, and you hear the wood creak under it.
Well, fine.
Okay, there it is. Yeah. Roll an athletics.
Apparently this axe is a lot heavier than I thought. 14.
Yeah, it's enough. You're able to kind of lift it off the ground. You really strain. You're having to use all your strength, and it comes like an inch off the cart.
Okay. While I'm holding it, I whisper in my head. I say, "Hey, axe, can you tell me what's up with Greyhide? What's going on over here? So what's the matter with you?"
You hear in
He
your
really
head
likes
back,
you.
I saw everything, but it is not for me to say. I can no longer be his instrument.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna try to lug the axe into the manor. Put it over the fireplace until we find a suitable paladin that hasn't compromised his morals.
What, you're gonna find another You're looking for another paladin?
Not for us, not for the group. I just mean in general. You know, like maybe someone else can use it.
You all see Fitz. You see Fitz coming in, straining all he can, pulling this axe in. It looks strange as he goes over to the hearth and just drops it with a big thunk onto the ground.
Hey, isn't that Greyhide's?
It's been a rough day.
Yeah, tell me about it. I just sent a note. Look, listen, I don't know if we can trust Mert. I'm not sure what he wants all of this, so I sent a note to Vajra. I thought you guys were still there.
Well, you sent a note to Vajra, and I told Rainier, so Mert knows. So all our bases are covered. That's perfect.
Wait, what did you tell Rainier?
That the stairway under the Carlton's main foyer leads to the same dark, dingy devil chamber that's underneath the orphanage. Did you know that?
No.
The stairway that's underneath. So the castle under, there's a door and the main foyer, and then there's a stair underneath, and that goes back up to the orphanage where they get the kids so that the children get eaten. I think. Something like that.
What? Wait, we need to send Max back.
Should we send him back, or should we just?
She can just influence him and do her thing and send him back. I mean, Enigma.
While that conversation is going,
Greyhide.
Yes.
Bring up the gauntlet. You are missing your instrument of destruction.
I was about to say, maybe you could help me.
Grab onto it. Assume it's there. And you realize when you start to squeeze in the gauntlet, a little, kind of slowly, an axe appears, all black. It's almost as though it's just radiating smoke off of it. They don't smell smoke. It looks to be just an axe, though, not a battle axe. Which is fine, like that.
Yeah. This is the only prop axe I have, so it looks just like this, I bet, right? Yeah.
yes, but radiating
black.
smoke. And after 1 minute, it turns completely into smoke and disappears.
Do we see this?
Yep, all of you see Greyhide just kind of lift his hand up, squeeze, and then this, like, up from it, as this smoking axe appears and disappears after 1 minute.
You guys saw that, right? That's pretty cool.
Wait, what about that axe? I thought that was your axe.
I'm no longer fit to carry that axe anymore, I'm afraid, Fig.
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, underneath the Castle Lantern's estate, we got ourselves into a very ugly predicament, and we witnessed some very demonic things. And it's related to the orphanage as well. In order to get out of there, I had to make a pact with something, and in order to get us to safety, and there was a cost. That's all I'm going to say about it, but I would do anything to protect my friends and to protect Enigma, and I would do the same thing to get you to safety, so...
But I left to get us help. Well, what do you have to do? It's a pact with the Castle Lanterns, or a pact with a creature?
It was a pact with a creature. I can't tell you any more than that. And all I can say is that you're in no danger, and I would do anything to keep you safe. You're my friends.
We will not harm them.
On that note, maybe it's not a good time to bring this up, but, well, they collected the dwarf.
Oh, that's good. Did they leave money, maybe? Just...
I didn't see any money left behind. They owe us the other half of the payment.
Well, we know Captain Lord
But
Faucelot
also,
is.
Greyhide, that was kind of our lead to your sister.
I'm aware. But I think I might find another way. I believe that. So...
Fitz, around this time, you hear in your head, clearly the voice of Sir Farts-a-Lot say, "You will be receiving the rest of your payment soon. Hold tight. Should be there within a day."
Well,
You can reply to this message.
thank you, Lord Faucelot. Captain Lord Faucelot. That's very kind. Very good.
Are you saying this out loud?
What? Yeah, did you hear the voice? There was the voice. It just said
The what?
payments. The money's coming. The money's coming. The Captain Lord Faucelot
What is
money.
going on? What's happening?
Did
with
nobody else hear
everybody?
that? Am I the only one who heard Captain Lord Faucelot?
Okay,
You're
I've never thought.
clearly crazy, so...
The only one that
Wow.
seems a little normal
Enigma.
here, I never thought I'd say this, is Enigma. This is concerning.
Right.
Okay.
Enigma, how was the depths of hell?
So my character does not respond to you at all. I just drank.
Oh.
Yep.
Good
Good
definitely
old
normal.
Enigma.
Nice.
Thanks,
Yeah,
He's
With
the
it.
Callie.
normal one.
Still normal. Okay. Well, Greyhide, I mean, I'm sorry that you had to go through this, but you can always talk to us. Speaking of which, Greyhide, do you want to go outside for a moment? I fancy a breath of fresh air.
Okay. I
Sure.
go talk to Enigma.
I'll join you.
I talked to Enigma, and as basically we need to send Max back. So you need to do that thing so he doesn't know he was kidnapped here. He just needs to go back to his job. And
So you want me to be Max, or you want me to send him back?
no, I just need you to do that glamour influence thing with the eye thing you do to him. I don't know.
You actually still feel like you have
Okay.
that connection. You feel like you still have that connection with him, actually. Like
Tell
it's
him
never gone away.
he has to go back to work and he has to take care of the 2 kids. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my glamour thing.
All right.
The
He's in the
eye
trap
thing,
door
I don't know.
in the basement. He's in the basement right now. You can go down there. He's kind of tied up right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna say to him like, "Hey, dude, I hope you're feeling okay. So we have to send you back to your work, and you're gonna go back. You're gonna forget about everything, and if you have any gold on you, you're gonna give it to me."
Your friends are
Sounds
not
like-
nice. You know that?
I
But
know
yeah,
this-
I think I have some gold.
Thanks, babe. Appreciate you. Those guys are awful. I don't even consider them friends.
Wow. Why do you hang out with them? Hey,
Honestly, I'm desperate. So
could-
that gold?
could we see each other again?
Of course we can see each other again.
Yeah, I can come back here.
Well, how much gold are you gonna give me?
I'll give you. I mean, I have like 10 gold on me right now. I can bring more later.
Sure.
Okay, I can't do anything. I'm tied up. Can you untie me?
Well, are you gonna go straight to work and not say
Yeah.
anything about this?
Yeah, I
Oh.
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't hurt a friend.
And
Thanks, love. Okay, I
the
untie
kids. He
him.
has to take care of the kids.
Oh, you gotta take care. You gotta take care of those little brats.
Oh. Okay.
The two stupid little kids. Got it?
Roll a persuasion roll just to see how much you can actually get permanently onto his consciousness here, since he's under the effects of charm.
Okay.
Oh, that's right there. 20. Wow. Okay. He's like, yeah,
Nice
okay.
done.
So you untie him, and he's like, he looks around, he finds his purse, and he just like dumps it in your hand. It's about 10 gold's worth in small change and a few gold.
Awesome.
And he says, all right, I'll come back tonight and bring more. Hello, Cleet.
Awesome. Bye, babe. Have a good day at work.
All right, you guys see Maximus like climb out of the trap door and just leave. He kind of gives each of you like the eye, like, ugh, don't like you.
Wow, what was that for? I gave him my blanket. Rude.
He's weird.
I
Oh.
What is
All right.
Okay.
So-
Did Greyhide leave?
he went to the bathroom.
Oh.
Direction. Everyone,
Okay.
nature, headlong into nature.
Headlong
Now would be the
into
perfect time
nature.
to play this commercial.
Oh, he would love that. The dark bathroom.
TPK.
He doesn't go to...
Oh,
He
by
only
the
goes
way,
to the dark
I think
bathroom.
Crowley subscribed for up to tier 3, which is awesome.
Really? Did I miss that?
Thank you. That was like quite some time ago, but we were in the middle of something hot and steamy. So
Oh. Hot and steamy.
hot and steamy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Crowley. And hello, Cleege. Cleege 112
Hmm.
from Chaos. Chaos.
Yeah. This Jessica Ching King keeps giving us bits. I don't know who that is. And
No.
then
Must be
Don't
very
know.
we
generous.
got Christian
Totally not a
Martin.
vampire.
Thanks for following a few hours ago. You got
Thanks
S.
for following.
Schwango. Also follow, so thank you for that. Embryonic Legend, they followed after last session, so thank you if you're here again.
Thank you, Brianna. Wow, we emptied our
Christian
basement,
Martin.
guys.
Yeah, your basement is officially empty. Angelo has it back. But Angelo is not here either.
Well, Angela would be happy
But,
about that. So, well, I guess
Oh,
Greyhide
there
is
he comes.
outside. There he is.
And his lightsaber is off.
Greyhide-
Your mic is
Any
off,
minute
but...
now. Greyhide, how much
go
do you tell us about the Castellanton's plans for and desire for Never Emma Gold? Do you tell us that stuff, or do you leave it out?
I feel like he did not.
No, I tell them everything regarding the castle lanterns. Like what they do. I'll tell them what they have to do with the orphans, and that they're interested in Never Ember's gold. I am going to hold back on the deal they made with me saying that, you know, the 50%. I'm going to hold on to that information for now. I may share it later, but
Okay.
the information about, you know, what they do with the children and you know, at the age of 14, and that there is some sort of
they'll
They're
lose
interested.
their children. They'll become demons if they
Yeah.
don't do certain contractual obligations.
Right.
Yes.
So I feel so bad for poor little Terenzio and his sister. That's really sad. Except that they're sacrificing whole hosts of orphans to the devil, and that doesn't seem to bother them at all. So what if we?
Well, I think we have more than enough for our report. But before that, let's discuss. Shall we watch a brief movie trailer?
Yeah,
And
let's
play
do
it
it.
out in
I was
our
about to
minds?
say, just
What is
then,
a movie trailer?
Let me
right
show
when
you.
you guys are speaking,
Oh, what?
a movie trailer appears. No, we are going to play the trailer for
The Bloody Baxters, directed
Bloody Baxters,
and
thank
written
you.
by me and starring 3 of our intrepid adventurers.
But mostly.
I auditioned, but I didn't make the cut. So.
Oh,
We'll
as
keep you in the
Ouch.
future.
as if.
And you
Alrighty.
can follow us at the Bloody Baxters on Instagram. The Bloody Baxters.
Yeah,
There we
there
are.
it is. All right, here we go. Roll that trailer.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
Woo!
And we're back.
Woo!
Wow, that music.
Reminds
though.
me a little bit of what was going on underneath the castle lanterns. A little bit of that vibe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
A little bit
a
of
little bit,
chanting, a little bit
um,
of sacrifice.
The Bloody Baxters did it first.
That's where I got it from.
Yeah.
Yes. Cinematography is fantastic. What's his name? Eddie. How do they find? Would Eddie?
Eddie
What?
Cristobal, phenomenal.
Eddie Cristobal.
yeah.
And,
He's
and just the
awesome.
nicest guys. Yeah,
He's
my
so nice.
favorite cinematographer, and that actually Jessica
Mhm.
introduced me to him, and I'm very grateful for that. So, and I think
Even I know
think-
about Eddie.
That's right. Yeah.
Right? That's how cool he is.
That's
And
right.
you're in Florida.
That's right.
Even in Florida, they're talking about him.
This mythical Eddie.
He's one of
so,
the best DOPs I've ever worked with.
mm,
Yeah, he's so nice.
100%. Yeah.
And
Split
he
guy.
works fast, which is awesome.
Mhm. Yeah, so
At
check
about
us
this
out on
time-
Instagram, but there'll be more. There'll
Sorry.
probably be more trailers coming out in coming weeks. But yeah, we're going to be entering the festival circuit and hopefully win awards and get turned into a series. That's the goal. And thank you for thank you to Art of the Roll for being very supportive of this project and continuing to plug it. But there's lots more to come, and we'll
Yeah.
have a role for Fig in the future. I'm hoping too. So.
yeah.
If we can afford her, you know.
Yeah, she's her prices. Whew.
Yeah.
Don't forget the me!
Sorry.
Of course not.
Oh,
If you can work Angelo into the Bloody Baxters, I would be thoroughly impressed.
If there's no Angelo, there's no pig.
Greyhide has to yell headlong into danger. But before that, just then,
And the Bloody Baxters.
Greyhide, you notice that little tether that ties you to that person, to your gauntlet, it's starting to move, which can only mean one thing.
He's moving.
Then suddenly, you hear a giant, you hear a giant boom, followed with a scream out in the street. Ah! As a big explosion happens, Suddenly, the windows right there in the tavern shatter in. All over you. You get shattered with glass as it comes through. As you
Bloody
try to
hell,
look
our
next
windows.
to you. And you see out in the street, there is now a crater. Smoke is billowing out from it. There's a crater on the road right before your tavern.
Holy shit.
Guys,
Everybody, you can hear your ears
we all
ringing
heard
being
that,
as
right?
close.
Yeah, that
You're
was
so close to your ears are
head,
ringing
eh?
from it.
Wow.
You have pieces of glass on you.
Oh god, those windows are going to be so expensive to replace. What? Anyone know
Angelo,
what's
are you
happening?
okay? Angelo!
I'm okay. I'm okay. My ears are buzzing. And I don't have a hand inside me yet, and I can't move it. Oh yeah, I feel much better. What's going on? Is everyone okay? My kitchen!
I know.
My spices, my pots and pans!
I am going to stealthily creep to the window and look outside to see if I can see what the bloody hell is happening.
All right.
Ah, shit! Whoa, Angelo! I'm sorry, but I had to say it. I had to say it.
No, he's right. What the
Angelo,
hell?
hide! I don't know what's going on, just hide.
That's a good
Okay,
idea.
I'm gonna go down here. Go down here.
You now look at your gauntlet and you see that tether. It's going out into the street somewhere, past some houses, and moving slower, and it moves slower and slower, which means they're getting further and further away. You look out and you see the crater. You see bodies all around.
Oh my god.
You see an elderly female human who was she's on her rump about 50 feet away, just dazed with her hand on her head.
Oh my god.
You see two singed cloaked individuals laying around the crater. They seem to be some type of guards of some sort, leathers and swords on them.
Everyone, let's check and see who's still alive. Let's go ask them what the hell happened here. And I hop out the
shift
window
back
and
I shift into Alpha.
Okay.
I hop out the window and I run to the old lady to check for a pulse.
Yeah,
She's
I do
actually
the same.
conscious and seems to just be dazed and recovering herself.
Madam, what happened? What happened? What did you see?
Before that, you see also there. It looks like there's also two female humans and one male, half elf of some sort in plain clothes that were around the crowd. That were around the hole as well. They seem to be just laying unmoving on the ground, singed, burned. And you see.
I know who did this, guys. And he's
You
getting
see-
away.
You see a male gnome with a burned cloak. He's clutching a dagger. He's
What?
matches the description that Rainier gave
Oh.
of Delacar, and he seems to be on the ground as well.
Okay,
Well,
let's look at this
that's
guy.
useful.
Let's go to a Delacar.
Let's let's take him. Let's get him inside. Do I see him or am I still with the old lady?
You're still with the old lady. You mean Delacar? Yeah, you see him as you go out and talk to the old lady.
Okay. Well, let's
get Delacar.
yeah, let's excuse me,
you go over to
ma'am.
Delacar, and you like try to pull his body,
My bow
and you
is
realize he's completely burnt from the chest down. And as you're pulling, you can see the bottom part of him starting to disconnect slightly.
Okay, let's healing potion. Anyone? I think I've got one. Do I have? I think I have one.
All right, you want to try throwing a healing potion on him?
Gonna try pouring it into his mouth.
Okay, you pour it into his mouth. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
Oh my god, is he dead?
What about you? I'll do lay on hands for about 7.
Okay, you walk up to him, and you do lay on hands on Delacar. No effect.
He's dead. We're losing him.
He's dead?
Well,
He seems to
I
be
think
dead.
he
Dead,
seems
dead.
to be dead. I mean, his bottom half is not attached to his top half anymore. That's usually a good sign.
Because I'm going to do a medical check
well-
to see if he's actually dead.
Yeah, you can do a medical check. You see your next door neighbor from Tiger Eye comes out. He's just kind of holding his pipe to his side, looking out at the at what's happening, interested.
So
He's
you got
dead!
well.
And then the woman is starting to recover herself and gets up.
Yeah, but she
Old
doesn't
lady.
know anything about Neverember's gold, so...
I want to go to Delacar and do a medical check, but I also kind of subtly want to check his pockets.
All right, go for it.
Classic.
So I am going to do a little bit of medicine, I guess, to see if he's dead.
Yeah, medicine.
Crowley, is that true? That that lay on hands for a dark paladin does damage? And am I a dark paladin? I thought I just was a
7.
regular paladin with a cool gauntlet.
It's
7
not
for
true.
medicine.
Oh, he's
And
lying.
then-
Thanks.
What did you get for medicine, Alpha?
7. And is it sleight of hand to loot him? Or like check his pockets and stuff?
If you want to not be seen doing it, sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Cooking. So well,
10.
He
well,
seems dead with your 7.
He's dead. Okay, I get a 10 for.
All right. You look through, and pretty much everybody sees her doing this as she's looking
well.
through the pockets. And you do notice while going through, there's some dry waste, as in excrement and stuff, on his boots and cloak. But for the most part, he definitely died from being singed and blown up. He also has a pouch containing these gemstones you pull out.
Okay, bag those.
that's useful.
What else?
That's all he has on him.
That's all.
Oh, and a dagger. It's
Yeah.
clenched in his fist.
We
Okay,
should
so
bring
he was
his
anticipating
corpse
it. He was
inside.
definitely anticipating an attack.
Yes. Can I perceive whether he looks like he's been tortured, well fed, in a good place, in a bad place, like just how he's been doing before he
Yep.
died?
That would be a medical as well. Or
Would it be a medical?
investigation. Medical or investigation.
Okay, well that's good because my perception got a 2. And my medical got a 1. Well, he looks fine to me aside from being dead, so
You're actually surprised he's not alive.
he looks fantastic.
I think he may have been poisoned.
Delagar, what's happening? Alright, well, that's useless. Guys, we should pull his corpse inside so that we can examine it better. And then I'm going to
You
run
know,
to
I'm
this...
a dark paladin. I'm not really an autopsy corpse inspecting guy.
I do
but-
perception for around us.
You actually you hear a whistle in the distance and the clanking of armor as you see a guard approaching from the distance yelling, "Halt!" You look on the other side and there's 2 other guards coming from the other side of the road.
Well,
Take my
this is
I think
bow
I
getting
know
out.
who's
awkward.
responsible for this attack, and if you guys are with me, I think we can find him. But I need your help.
Well, sure. But first, let's ask if anybody saw what the hell happened. And I'm going to go to the lady who's waking up the trio of humans and half-elves, and I'm going to say, "Hey, you guys all right? What did you see? What the hell happened?"
I'll go with Greyhide.
Okay. And Fitz, you said you're going to the old lady that was knocked over.
No, the 3 that were a little closer to Delacar. There were 3.
Oh. Yeah, their bodies are unmoving. They also look dead.
Oh, they're dead. Okay, back to the old lady then. Only one line.
Okay.
What did you see? What happened? What do you remember before the blast? Do you remember anything? And did you see that little dwarf? Do you remember what he was doing?
I was watering plants in the greenhouse, and she points over to a building down the block.
That's a lovely greenhouse. You should be very proud of it.
You can't really see it too well from where you are, but and she says, and I was heading this way, but I'm lucky I'm not dead. I was just out of range. I did see a cloaked man. He took something from the pocket of the dead gnome. He seemed injured, but he ran off. He started limping away.
That's
Guys,
very
I'm
good
telling
to
you,
know.
I
Thank you,
know, I
madam.
know where to find this guy.
Okay.
I have the ability to track him.
Who is this guy?
Time is of the essence. We
I
can
follow
sit here
Greyhide.
answering questions, or we can find this guy.
Okay, but who is this guy?
I follow Greyhide. Let's go.
I also saw
I don't know his name.
over
I
on
just know
the
where he is.
on the rooftop. It looked like a puppet shaped like a man. But you know, a puppet without the strings. It was on the rooftop and it hurled something at the crowd and it saw the halfling. I saw them and it threw it at the gnome and the other people and it exploded.
So there was more.
I don't
than
know.
one
It was like a puppet
puppet.
Interesting.
on the roof. I think it may have dropped something over there. It probably fell under the house. And she points over. It's basically at your neighbor's house, at the bottom of one of the walls.
Greyhide, before we run off, let's go find what the puppet dropped. I run over there.
Yeah, let's.
Are
Well,
we
the
Thank you,
puppet
ma'am.
dropped
Right?
a bomb, obviously, but we need to go find the puppet
Obviously
master.
a bomb as well, yes.
Maybe we split up. Maybe.
Well, no, let's not split up. We tried that last time, and how well did that go? I just want to go. I run over and try to see what the puppet dropped. Just quick.
Okay,
do I have
yes,
to
we'll take a
roll?
look.
Yeah, you go over there, roll an investigation.
Someone else also roll because I'm not very smart. I roll an 8. It looked like a 1. I got excited.
You're looking around. You don't see anything.
Oh, fine.
I don't see
I'll
anything.
Move aside. So I
mean,
roll
there seems to be some grass and
Move aside. I roll
Maybe,
one.
if it's
Rocks?
a puppet, maybe it's Angelo's twin brother, Wangelo.
Wangelo, evil twin brother. Oh, that would.
Oh wow.
It's coming.
That's
it's
a
coming.
2.
Dead. It's coming, father. What? You rolled it. See, I'm
I was
telling
like,
you,
step
Arthur.
aside.
All there is grass. Okay, I'm going to use my reroll that my father gave me with his boost of inspiration from seeing him around. Okay, 17.
You should be nicer
You don't
to
see
your
anything on
father.
the ground, but you see, looking around the edge of the house, a child of some sort. It's a boy. He quickly puts his head back. Brown hair, young, maybe around 7.
Hello.
Once you
young
make
man.
eyes with him, he quickly backs up.
Hello, we're not here to hurt you, and I'm just going to chase him, try to catch him. Hello. Hey, we just want to ask you something. Quick question. Warrior.
Yeah. Well, I didn't do anything.
Okay,
He
no,
chases
because you're not a
him, not
puppet.
hurt you,
What
chases
did you
him.
see? Tell us, what did you see? What happened?
I heard a big explosion and
Well, no shit.
that's it.
You look suspicious.
You want to roll an insight?
Yes.
Let's see how good you roll.
6?
It's not hard to tell he's holding things back, but you don't get anything more than that.
Listen, kid, I will give you 9 copper if you do exactly what you saw. I'm not gonna judge you. I don't care if you were climbing on the roof and pissing on the shingles. Just what did you see? 9 copper.
Greyhide hears. Greyhide hears.
You could try torturing him.
How much do you offer the kid?
Well, I start with 9 copper.
He says, I didn't see anything.
Oh my god. Okay.
I grab the kid by the lapel and lift him up to my face, and I'll just say, "Speak. What did you see?"
Roll an intimidation.
Greyhide, he's a child.
I strangely have a really high intimidation roll, and I've never used it before.
You were made for this.
Suddenly.
With a 14. He says, I just found this, and he drops it on the ground. It seems to be a string with 2 red beads on it.
I cast detect magic using my dark elven blood to try to figure out
It is
what.
magic. you focus in on it more, and you realize it's evocation magic, which is usually like damage stuff.
Somebody used this to evoke something. I don't know what that means.
Can I go? I didn't see. I just found this. It fell on the side of the house. Can I go?
I'll release him. I'll
You
let
release him and he runs off.
Good, you were starting to scare me. I pick up the string with the beads and I put it in my pocket and I say, all right, let's go.
Okay, well, so I want to question for the DM. This sort of tether that I seem to be following that gives, you know, does it still feel like it's drawing me to Durden, or is it Durbane or whatever his name is, or is it just something in general that it draws me to some danger, or is it specifically to? Do I still
right
feel
now?
it's
You
going to
can
Durbane?
definitely tell it's pointing towards Durbane.
Okay, and do I know
you're
roughly
not
how
sure.
near he is? That he's nearby?
No, it doesn't tell you how close. Just always points you in the direction.
But it was moving. It
Yeah,
was
and the
moving
fact that you
while
saw
this
it
happened.
moving means that he must have been pretty close.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go after that. And I said, "Follow me, guys. I think I know where the culprit is."
As
So
you start to
whoever-
head back. Or go ahead.
I was just going to make conversation with Greyhide while we walk.
Oh, well,
I-
as you start heading back, the guards approach you now, trying to take note of everybody around, and says, "Halt! You will tell us what happened here. Wait over here." And they point to the middle of the street, where they seem to be corralling people.
Look, you know who we... Oh, I'm gonna pull out that little badge we have somewhere for the Order of the Grey... What is that one we joined with the Lords? The Grey...
Silverhand?
Silverhand, yes. I'm going to pull out the Silverhand
Okay.
badge and I'm going to say, don't worry, we're investigating this too. It's above your pay grade, but the culprit went that way, and we need to go help. Keep interrogating the suspects. Good job.
Cleege, thank you for subscribing. You are awesome. Thank you.
Whoa,
Thank you, Cleege.
Thank you, Cleege.
And what is this badge from?
The
Silverhand.
Lord Silverhand.
Oh,
and the-
Silvermane. Jalister Silvermane.
Yes.
Yes.
Fellow.
Yes.
That
Officials-
is the Lord's Alliance.
Yes.
Yes.
We're here with the Lord's Alliance, and this is under investigation. You guys keep interrogating the subjects. We'll check back in as soon as we have a lead. That's what I say. Very
Roll
confidently.
a persuasion with advantage, because you have the badge.
Ha! I love advantages. Good, because the first
thing you have
time I rolled a 1, and we've got a 16. It was almost terrible.
Okay, you can go, but tell us what you saw first.
Well, we were just inside. We didn't see anything, but we talked to the old grandma right there, and she says that she saw she saw a hooded figure punch the dwarf who's now dead, and then a puppet on the roof throw a bomb.
We also saw a little boy run off that way, and we think he saw a lot. But we
Puppet
didn't-
on a roof.
Yes,
We didn't
a
get to catch up
puppet-like
to him.
figure on the roof. And yes,
Okay.
what you said.
Kind of like Kermit or Fozzie the Bear, except with bombs.
That's a terrifying thought.
Yeah, that's him!
Oh my god!
Well, we're going the other way, but that's your guy.
And away we go!
Have a good drink, Carly. Somebody give us a drink. We didn't get any drinks. So
Alrighty.
as we're going along, I'm gonna say Greyhide. So who is this person that we're chasing? Because whoever it is, they took something from Delacar, which means it's probably the Stone of Galore. So whoever killed him probably has what we are looking for right now. Because
Precisely.
Delacar had the stone. So who is it?
And I don't see any point in concealing this from you. Part of what I got when I made this pact was that I'm able to track down Durbane. That's the man who took my sister. And I believe he's the one who caused that explosion, and I believe he's the one who's got the information from Delacar. So, time is of the essence. And I can track him with this. He's near, and he's not far.
All right, let's go.
So we better move quickly. So.
All right.
I kind of have my eye on Greyhide a little bit because this is sounding a little dark and creepy. So I'm following and I'm helping along, but I have an eye on him.
Not too much of an eye, right?
Don't make Angela jealous.
So, just as a reminder, anybody who wants that free mini that we're going to be giving away, go ahead and put in the chat TPK. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a mini, that's just kind of the normal, but it could be anything that you want 3D printed and painted as well. So, if you're interested, in the chat, put TPK.
HPK.
What?
Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah.
The Heartbreak Kid. Yeah.
The hype.
So that's what that is. Hype.
Shawn Michaels.
So you head towards where Greyhide leads you. It's going between houses and different places in the North Ward as you're trying to figure out where this guy went. After quite a ways, it takes a while, but you realize you believe you're catching up because you see movement on your tether getting closer and closer. Roll a survival. This is your ability to navigate towards it with, and you get advantage because of your gauntlet.
Oh, okay. I definitely want advantage because that was a shit roll. Okay.
Where is the... Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, 14. That's pretty good. So, as you're going through the houses, you eventually start getting closer and closer, and you can see the tether is starting to move more and more, so you know you're getting close. You come up to some type of... Go ahead.
Are you telling us this, Greyhide? Are you saying we're getting close because it's moving, or are we just sort of blindly following you?
Well, the fact that it's moving means it's closer, right? It's moving quite a bit. So.
Thank you, Cleege.
Cleege. Shout out to my homie Michael. Got a
I will
D8
be using
inspiration.
that D8 for sure.
Yep. Paul wants the thing. He keeps putting TPK, which is great. Yeah. Anybody who wants that free mini, put TPK. TPK. So you start getting closer. You know you're getting closer, and to eventually you actually see your quarry in the distance. You can feel the rage build up in you as you get more and more angry looking at this as you spot him. You realize the rage isn't perhaps natural, that is being added, filtered through you in some way. But
I let the rage flow through me. Makes me stronger. I allow this to happen.
Good.
No.
Oh, no.
Sith holocron I got right here.
That's awesome.
Can we all see him? Is he close enough for me to yank
Yeah,
him?
you can kind of see his quarry in the distance at this point. You see a guy kind of hobbling forward. He seems to, his cloak and stuff is singed on the back. You see two others with him though, also with him. Some type of armed individuals, looked like to be humans, wearing some type of leathers with swords.
So my
They don't seem as hurt.
My bow is out, so I go for the one we were chasing, and I just fuck it, just go for it.
Okay, and also I'm guessing you are too, Fitz.
Yes, I'm going to try to yank him towards us with Hager's blast.
All right, go ahead and roll those attacks. Is Greyhide gonna do anything, or just keep moving forward?
Well, a question here.
26.
I don't know if have I changed classes?
23.
Do I still have access to the same like divine spells?
Nice.
Yes, you do.
For now, okay.
Yep.
Fitz and Alpha are just like,
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
this. 26, 22.
We've
I would.
both been
Am I in range to
very-
do guiding bolt by chance,
We've
which
had
says
it.
120 feet?
Greyhide,
Yeah, you'd be in
this
range.
is-
I'm going to attempt to do guiding bolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Interesting.
it.
And I roll my damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
Where's my dice?
Roll the
Oh.
Eldritch Blast damage.
And then I have
Damage, yes.
And
You're
what do
gonna
I need
use-
to hit with guiding bolt?
That's not gonna hit right now.
So I think I have another D8. I might
All right,
just
you're gonna
see.
use your inspiration.
Yeah, I got. I'll use a D8 for inspiration. Do you know what I need to hit?
Inspired by rage.
You wouldn't know quite yet.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Okay, so I'm gonna try D8. Yeah, that'll probably do.
Oh, Jesus.
So are
Yeah.
they all human, or only the people with him appear human?
He appears human, and the two with him appear human. You fire out your bow, and you see it thwack into his back. Ah! You hear him yell out as he looks behind, and he sees the Jaeger blast hit him into the chest as it pulls him 10 feet back towards you all. The other two turn around. At that point, you see Greyhide put out his hand, and before, when he did this, you saw this brilliant divine light. Now, Greyhide has to yell headlong into danger.
Headlong into danger for you, jackass.
And you see he puts his hand out, but instead of the divine light that you saw before, you see a black mist appear as a bolt that seems to suck in all light into it, flies forward, and hits the guy. Roll the damage for your guiding bolt.
That was
Alrighty.
intense.
And Fitz
a
and
ton.
Alpha rolled an 8 and 9 for damage. Is that correct? I
Yeah.
think? Yeah.
But this is also plus. It was 4d6 plus 5, isn't it? It says it's a plus 5, or does it calculate that, or is it just plus?
It doesn't
5 to
do
hit?
+5, I don't think.
Okay, just plus 5
It's
to
just 4 to
hit.
6. But also when he does this, it seems to the character he hit, which is Durbane, seems to emit like a certain weird glow, but it almost seems like a black light type glow. But it makes it easier to see him, and you gives anybody who's attacking him next advantage,
Amazing.
which is what
Okay.
normal guiding bolt does.
Right.
Well, that's
Let's
my
roll
attack.
initiative.
Let's keep. All right.
Repeat.
Roll it.
Yeah.
Oh, did Enigma want to do anything when they're while you're chasing?
My character is just getting obscenely drunk throughout this whole thing.
Okay.
That's helpful.
Enigma, you feeling all right?
Enigma's
you
the
see,
most normal one today, so.
Great.
She's-
Yourself?
She saw some shit today. You know, she's
you do have to give the
processing.
finger to someone, but
All right. So it's gonna
yeah.
be Fitz.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking if you're all right. I'm just saying, how are you feeling? You seem drunk.
I rolled a
Okay,
21.
fine. Clearly feeling good.
yeah.
All right.
Oops, you couldn't see that. 16. And then you roll 21. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Alpha has had
Greyhide.
enough. Alpha is ready for this whole thing to
She
just be
is-
over.
She's
And
not
then
in
Enigma.
cutesy
Go ahead and roll
fig-
initiative.
She's not in cutesy fig mode right now. She's
No.
like, Greyhide's gone dark. She's drunk. We're yet again running out into the streets.
And all she wanted was a nice night with Angelo.
Enigma, go ahead and roll a initiative. And that's
Oh no.
oh wow.
Right.
All right. At the top of the order, Alpha, the Durbane turns around, and he looks, and he realizes who he's looking at for a second, but doesn't make too much of an expression of it. The other two, what seem to be some type of sellswords, turn around with their cloaks billowing, and they have two short swords out.
Majestic.
Did our hits impact him at all, or Not much.
he still has the arrow in him, and he got pulled 10 feet forward with the other
Okay.
one.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go ahead. How much time do we
Oh,
have?
sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and set it up real quick. Just as a reminder, anyone, if you're interested, TPK in the chat gives you a chance to win a free mini. And yes, TPK stands for Tipsy Players L.
Players car. It's Russian. Tipsy players car.
Should we play the trailer again while we're waiting?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do it. The
All
Bloody
right, just again-
Baxters on Instagram.
Bloody Baxters. Here, let me go ahead and put that out too. Check out the trailer.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
Oof, creepy.
Creepy. Woo. It's like some sort of strange horror movie. I don't know.
Yes.
And yep, and a good old-fashioned teen makeout, as one does.
Yeah. Some amazing young actors there. Vivian Shepherd and L.J. Beaupre, who are very new but very talented. So we really loved working with them too. So amazing cast.
Vivian, I didn't meet LJ, but Vivian was fantastic.
Oh yeah, you
Bob?
you weren't there, but yeah, Vivian's incredible. So yeah, she plays my daughter in that. I play the patriarch of the family, and she's my teen daughter. And all I can say is look forward for everyone to get to see this. There's a lot in development right now, but to find out about that, just keep following us on Instagram, the Bloody Baxters, and we'll keep annoying you about this every other week when I have something new to say. So
Perfect. Also, apparently I have to seduce the next NPC, so it's going to be an interesting battle.
wouldn't that be Durbane? I think you got to seduce Durbane. That's technically
Potentially.
the next NPC.
It might be. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah.
To the right on that table there, you can see like all of the previous Asmodeus shrine area just stacked up behind the game log.
Sort of shoved to the side.
Yeah, just shoved to the
Nice.
side real quick.
You must seduce
Okay.
yourself. We'll all be right
So you can see down here. Where is this? Yeah, you can see you all are down here. This is Durbane right here, and then he has the two cell swords behind him here and here. But it is Alpha's turn.
So I will cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay, that's a bonus action, right?
Yes. And I will. Well, it's a spell. Does it count as a bonus action as a spell?
If it says bonus action on the spell.
Blue, 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 blue. I don't see that.
Ensnaring.
I don't see that it is a bonus.
Ensnaring Strike, right?
It
It says under casting time, bonus action. One bonus action.
Oops.
So yeah, that's just your bonus action.
Oh,
so
I see
technically
here.
that got casted on your weapon, so now you can still fire if you want.
Okay, sweet. And yeah, I'll fire at him again. Wait, I'm just gonna do that one time. And let's
Got a hit.
got to 14.
14. Is not gonna hit unless you're gonna do something with that. I don't know if you have anything.
No. That's it. No, because my bonus action was used up to cast the spell.
Yep.
That's correct. Sush. Yes.
Yep. And I think it stays on your weapon until you hit, right? Yeah, it says
I
next time
believe
you
so.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
So Alpha is done, then yes, him. He sees you all coming.
I didn't
Turns
have any
around.
reroll in the bank, did I? No.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. As you were.
He turns around and he pulls out his weapon from there. And he's going to run forward and duck around the corner.
The sneaky bitch.
Sneaky bitch.
He doesn't do anything else though. Fitz.
I'm going to see him running around the corner, and I'm going to summon my weapons, my dagger and my rapier, into my hands, and start going around the other side of the building, so that I can.
By the
so
way,
that
I just want
see
to
how close I can
remind,
get.
my arrows are poisoned. By the way,
Oh,
remember?
yes.
Because I
Okay.
remember I had done that last time.
Right.
Yeah.
You got a reroll, Alpha, or did you already notice that? Fritz and Giggles gave you a reroll.
You can get over
Fritz?
there
Ah,
like that,
shucks.
Fitz.
Is that as far as I can get?
That's with your movement. You can use your action to move if you want.
I knew
if
you had a
use
cool
my-
dad, Fitz.
I know, he's better now. He's the person playing my dad is cool.
So since my arrows were poisoned, by the way, does he have some kind of disadvantage?
Well, you still have to hit even if they're poisoned.
No, but I
No,
hit him
from
the
the
first
first
time.
one.
Oh, your first one was. Yes, he has to roll a
Yeah.
con save.
Yeah.
Ah.
That is a 12 on the con save. Let me look up that poison real quick.
Poison!
That is just the normal poison, right?
It was the $50 one.
Yeah.
For
Where
50
is it?
gold.
It's under equipment. I'll look it up in
Oh,
a
yeah.
second. But what about Fist? Do you want to keep going or?
I can look it up.
Can I have my? I don't want to run into his sphere. So if I keep going, I can't attack, right?
Yeah, if you keep going, you wouldn't be able to do your attack.
But
You
I
don't
use-
see him on that side.
So I'll just stay here. I'll just prep my Eldritch Blast for the moment he pokes his head out, and I'll say, I've got him on this side.
Okay, so you're holding your action so that if you see him, or you're readying your action, if you see him, you will attack with Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Can
Also,
I
I
do
don't-
that and
Poison
move like a?
basic.
Well-
Yeah, he saves on his Constitution save.
What a bitch.
Can I sneak up to the? Can I use my action to sneak up to the corner so that I'm right at the corner of the building?
You can use your action to do that. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm not going to peek over yet, but I'm right at the corner of the building, just ready to stab him if he's close enough, or Eldritch Blast if he runs out in front of me.
Okay. Do you want to just take a quick look around to see if he's
Yes,
there? Or-
I
okay.
do.
Roll a stealth, and I'll just remove that so you can see him there. You do see him waiting there.
Okay. And for stealth, we've got an 8. Oh!
Awesome.
Do you know, I might use that D8 of inspiration. This might be a
Okay.
good time for that.
Go for it.
All right.
Next up is going to be. That's the sellsword. You got a
Okay, we've now got
a 5.
a 13 total.
13 total. He does not seem to take note of you.
Perfect. I'm in position.
Do not make any weird signs.
Do not make it. But how will I tell you guys that I'm in
Any
position?
code? Yes. How will
Well,
you
I
ever?
mean- The good news is you guys can't see me anyway, but so I can't. I can't be like, I am flanking Urbane.
The two of them, they put
Durbane.
away their swords, and they have a hand crossbow that they pull out, and they
Ah,
shoot
great.
at. They shoot at Greyhide because he's the only one in range.
Yep. Bring it on. Through my
That is
chainmail.
a 20 and a 17.
My armor
Ooh.
class is 19, thanks to my good armor being in the shop. So that hits, right?
The
Armor
first one
hits.
does. 19 still. Wow. That does. It does 9 damage as the crossbow bolt hits you.
Damn,
and
we
it
forgot to
ricochets
go
up
collect
into the
our
armor.
Oof. Ouch. We forgot to go collect our armor. Note to
Then
self.
it is.
Well, that would have taken another day. Cleege has some insight on Mastermind Rogue. I don't know if that's useful. I
Oh
don't know
wait,
what any of that
DM
means.
gets a reroll.
Very useful.
What?
Oh
No!
no.
No.
Does a 15 hit you? No, still doesn't hit. Good try, Paul.
Damn it, Paul.
Super mature.
Enigma, you see this going on. You see the two cell swords come up and take a shot at Greyhide. One of them hitting. You see Fitz go around the corner, and you're not sure where Durbane is.
I like that Cleege is like, remember to abuse using the help action.
I loved it.
So it
Thank
sounds
you
like
for
it's an
that.
OP ability that we haven't been using for I'm not even sure what that means, but
Oh, I actually need to update that. That's not really true anymore.
good. So we don't have to do it. Ha!
So I'm gonna go after. Can I try to attack the dude that just attacked Greyhide? Like, am I close enough to do that?
Yeah. Well, wait, with your dagger?
Oh no, sorry, with my bow.
Yeah, you can. Did you want to try hiding or something first with your bonus action?
Yeah, sure. I'll try hiding and then I'll shoot him with my short bow.
All right, go ahead and roll that stealth.
Also, Cleege, that's very interesting. I tend to be very annoying, so I'm going to use that. Can only rogues distract and annoy people?
No, other people can too.
Nice.
But it takes
Ooh.
your action to do that if you're just doing it normally.
Got
That
it.
is your dagger, unfortunately. But it's the same. It's the same roll. So
Oops, my bad.
we'll just use it. It doesn't matter. But
Thank
go ahead and roll
you.
your short bow damage.
Hashtag rogues do it better.
And oh no, you crit. Oh, this is so nasty. Rogue's critting is terrible. So everything you roll is doubled, or you roll double everything. So go ahead and roll another d6 for your short bow, because your short bow should be 2d6 since you crit. And then roll your sneak attack twice, because since you crit.
You shot.
Okay, so I do that and then I
Alright.
roll my sneak attack.
Yeah. So we'll just use the 4 from that, so that's 10 total. And then roll the sneak attack twice, because you crit.
Hey, no.
So that's 11 plus 10, 21 damage to that guy.
Oh.
That's weird. Yeah, you fire your crossbow out and you hit him right in the gut, and he seems to bend over. He's still up, but he's focusing a lot on that bolt that just went into his gut.
Understandable.
Then
Take that, bitch.
Greyhide.
Nice shot, Enigma.
So, do I have enough to get in melee damage range to attack?
You
Master
are, in
Sprout.
fact. Yeah, you can do it.
Okay.
Only the one on the right that got shot with the crossbow.
Okay. Also, Durbane's around the corner. Okay. So I'll attack that one with I'll making the smoky axe McSmokerson materialize in my hand.
Okay.
No
that does
idea
take your-
what kind.
That does take your bonus action to do, by the way.
Oh really? Okay, so I should have done that while I was while we were.
We'll say
pursuing.
you did it last round when you're doing the guiding bolt.
Okay. Great. I'll do that. So, what kind of axe is this? Is like what sort of damage does it do? Do I have to add it to my inventory or?
Yeah, you can just use your other axe. Well, for now, just give yourself a +1 hand axe.
Okay. A +1 hand axe because I have one that's a +4. But this one's a +1. Oh, I see +1 battle axe. Oh, sorry, never mind. It's +1 battle axe. Okay.
I was like +4. Jesus Christ.
No, that's something else. That's just a hit.
Yeah.
All right, excuse me. So +1 battle axe. Let me.
As you move up there, your Bane was waiting for someone to get in range, and he doesn't attack himself.
Uh-oh.
That jackalope.
That jackalope. Give it to him, Greyhide.
He rolled a crit.
Ooh.
Well, I have that armor that negates all crits, but it's
That's in
in
the
the
shop.
He's gonna kill me.
He's going to. He rolled a. Oh wait, I have to roll twice. 10, 15, and he's gonna roll a superiority die.
Oh boy.
Oh, superiority. This
19.
guy's.
19 damage. Roll a.
Oof.
I can't remember what it is. I have to look it up. But just do acrobatics for now.
Let's do acrobatics. That's pretty
Okay.
acrobatic.
He comes down at you and slices you right across from shoulder to midsection, and some of it gets. You see pieces of the chainmail kind of spring off, and it gets through it. And he comes back around to sweep out your legs with his sword, and your one leg goes out, but you're able to keep your balance.
Wow.
Wow.
But he does 19 slashing damage.
Oof. This guy's
You see him
tough.
singed and kind of hunching over, though. And he says, "I know you. You've been following me."
I don't reply to him.
Roll that. Go ahead and do your attack. You can actually attack either one of them at this point.
I'm going to attack Durbane.
Alrighty. 22. That will definitely hit. Are you gonna keep it like
Whoa.
So Divine Smite with the Smoky Smokerson action.
that? I feel like
I'm
you
gonna
could still do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Divine Smite.
Okay. Also, go ahead and roll the damage, but roll the damage for your hand axe, not the battle axe. And then
Okay.
do roll another d6 on top of that.
So it's a total of 9. 6 plus 3.
Tail, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Your axe goes through, attacks him. It seems to go right through his armor, as though it's just going right into him, because it seems like smoke and mist. And as it pulls out, you see strips of something, like some type of tether, get pulled out of him, and you heal 2 hit points.
Ooh. That's useful.
And then go ahead and
And
roll your
Divine
Divine
Smite,
Smite.
right?
Yep.
Okay. So what is that? Is that it's not undead damage? So it's what is it normally? 3d8?
It's divine usually. Oh yes, it's not undead, so it's 2d8 or 3d8. I think it's 2d8, right?
Let me see. Divine Smoot.
Get smitten with
Smoot.
him.
Smoot him.
Oh, it's 2d8 radiant damage plus
Yeah.
1d8 for each spell level higher than the first.
Right. Can you do a second level spell? Do you have spell slots that are second level?
Uh-huh.
You could do it one extra if you wanted to.
Okay.
Level
So
4
it's 3D.
paladins. I don't remember if they get. I don't think they get level 2 spells yet. So I think you can just do the base one for now.
Okay. So let me hang on.
I wonder when they get level 2 spells.
2d8. So it's 2d8 then, right?
Yep.
Huzzah! That's a pretty good roll. An extra 13.
Wow. You still see the normal divines. You expect to see that radiant light come out, but again, it's the black aura of nothingness that seems to just suck in light around it. And then it as it slowly sucks into him, you hear a thunderous as it does the smite.
I also want to do Channel Divinity with my Divine Smite because my hit point situation is bad, so I can give myself some
all right, temporary hit points.
2d8 plus 4 I can do to give my hit points. Let me just do that.
Okie dokie. That's going to be the end of your turn.
7
right?
plus 4. Yeah, so I get to basically 11 temporary hit points, which I sorely need.
Okay.
I was down to 2.
You still have a bonus action.
And I think with the bonus action, I'm going to use a healing. I want to use a
healing potion. Okay.
Sorry, guys. I just I was down to 2 hit points. I don't want to die to this guy
Jesus
of all
Christ.
people. So let me go to
agreed. Agreed.
Yeah. Sorry. Potion of healing. I'll use. I have 4 of them. I'll use 1.
Good. Kill your quarry.
Quarry. So
as you hear that, you start seeing the gauntlet start to spark with lightning, and it connects to him. And you start seeing pieces of Durbane start to smolder around where the lightning's hitting him. And you see him go, "Oh, what the hell?"
Damn.
It doesn't seem to do much damage though, because I rolled
Interesting.
really low.
All right, I did my healing potion as well. So my turn's over. Thanks, guys. Thanks for waiting.
Yeah, remember that's 8 hit points back because it's 2d4 plus 2. Then it is Alpha, top of the order.
I'm gonna summon Patty.
Okay,
That
Is
takes
that
an
a-
action, I believe.
an action. Okay, which
I
Patty?
should have done that way before. Patty, my bear.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Where are you, Bear? Bear. Hang on.
Oh, there's the
Where are you putting him?
to help Greyhide.
Like right there?
In the thick of
Yeah.
things.
To attack. What's his face?
Durbane.
Oh,
Durbane. Yeah. Like ready to go for Durbane.
Go ahead and do your Patty attack. I'm guessing you're using bonus action to do that.
Yes. I just roll my bow, I guess. Or whatever.
Yeah, that'll work.
Where
Next up is
is
gonna
my... Go Patty, 26. You're a good bear.
Oof. That's an angry bear.
That's an
Does he
angry
feel-
bear.
He's angry
Yeah, he's
because
definitely
the
gonna hit.
last time you vaporized him,
10.
he's still upset about that.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you see Patty suddenly just appear out of nowhere next to Greyhide, and he goes and tries to maul Durbane, doing 10 damage.
Whoa! That's a
Go
big
That's-
bear.
Patty. Yeah, I took him by surprise.
Next, Durbane. He says, "Focus on this guy. What the hell is he doing?" And he points at Greyhide. And he's going to take 2 attacks.
Damn it.
The first one is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
The next one is a 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
He does 9 damage. He's gonna roll a superiority die. Another 2 on top of that, so 10 damage. Sorry, 11 damage.
Okay.
Roll a acrobatics again. Oh,
Acrobatics.
a reroll from for the DM. How nice of you.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's a 17 hit.
No.
Seduction time.
Damn it.
My acrobatics. Let me just see.
Ooh, yeah. He comes at you, and he stabs you with his long sword, and you can feel it sinking into your skin. And he pulls it out and quickly kicks your leg out from under you, and you fall prone on the ground.
Ooh, he really likes that. What a bounder.
Just taking a little nap.
Whoopsie.
Next is Fitz.
So I stealth up to behind him where he's focused on Greyhide. I don't know if I get to do sneak attack damage or some sort of advantage.
You
for
get
that.
advantage. You just get advantage
Okay.
on the roll.
And I pull my love of all things that are nighttime and starlight of the goddess into my sword to summon the whatever it's called, branding smite, the smite thing, whatever the
Okay,
What-
Brandon Smite,
you-
yeah.
yes.
I
Branding
think you gotta
smite.
sing that.
And I summon my love
Oh.
of my goddess and all things starlight and nighttime into purple fire with which I stabbed a bane. I will now roll that aggressively.
Roll.
Okay, we've got a dirty 20, but I've got advantage, so I'm going to try again anyway. Oh, dirty 20 was better. But it hits.
You sink your blade into his back. You're
The
giving
blade
him a
itself-
second crack.
Ha ha ha.
I'm glad
Nine.
it's not my turn, so I don't have to sing.
He sang. We do 18 damage of purple fire into his shoulder blades.
I have to add that. Math is hard.
Does he die yet?
The wrathful smite hits his shoulder. He looks at you. Coder. What happened to the music?
As my purple fire enters his body, I look into his eyes and say, perhaps if you survive the battle, I can enter you in another way.
Oh no.
And with my bonus action, I
Roll a
to
persuasion. It
seduce.
seems to be the occasion.
15. As
I
lock
believe it's
eyes.
been 1 minute and everyone can stop singing.
Oh, thank God.
It's beautiful.
Master Sprout, that's excellent.
You
See,
stabby type
that's
aren't
correct.
my type. And
Oh, wow.
next, the
Rude.
sellswords are gonna go. They're gonna converge on Greyhide.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, converge over here.
They have advantage on their attack because you're prone.
Ooh.
One is a natural 20.
Ooh.
The other misses. Jesus.
Oh, thank God.
The guy comes off with both his swords pulled out, and he starts just swinging wildly at you at the ground. Both of them do, but one of them misses completely.
One of them is drunker than Enigma.
Doing doing 11 damage. And also, Greyhide has to yell headlong into danger.
Headlong into danger!
Do you have any more hit points?
Greyhide me?
Yeah.
I have some. I got rid of my temporary hit points, and I have hit points.
Okay. So
I don't want to
you
tell
wouldn't
you
be
how
on.
many because you might take them all away.
Then it is. Sorry. Enigma. Enigma. What is Enigma gonna do?
Play dead when in doubt.
Let me see.
Not a vampire. Hashtag.
You could get up there if you want, or you could shoot again.
I am just gonna shoot again
You sure you
as
don't
best
want
as
to?
I can with being hammered.
You sure you don't want to bite him?
Fitz, I know you're a vampire and you're projecting on me.
That is not. I know.
It's pretty messed up, and it's pretty evident that you're a vampire. So
You
please.
turn into a bat. I don't do that. I don't turn into a
I
bat.
am just smarter than you.
Oh,
So I'm
yes.
gonna use my short bow. Wait. Oh, that was shit. Because I'm really drunk right now.
Someone make her drink more. That is a 1. Go ahead and roll again real quick.
Oh no.
Oh, I can roll again?
Yeah, to see how bad the fumble is.
Like just roll the
Oh.
d20.
That's fine. Just roll. Okay, it's just a regular miss. As it goes wide. You still have movement and a bonus action if you want to do something with it.
Movement and a bow. Okay, I'm getting.
You could go hide somewhere if you want. You could move up close to him if you want.
Can I hide as close as possible to the dude?
You could hide in that little nook right there if you want.
Awesome. I'm gonna do that.
All right, go ahead and roll your stealth. In the meantime, Greyhide, you are on the ground being pummeled.
No.
It takes half your movement to stand up if you want to stand up.
Can I? What happens if I attack from
Bites
this
them.
position? Is it disadvantage, or is it even possible? I could probably do a guiding bolt from this position, I think.
Yes, you could. Well, you get disadvantage because any ranged attack in melee you get disadvantage on. You could attack with your weapon from down here. I think it would
If
be
I were to
fine.
stand up, would I still be able to attack?
Yeah.
I'll do that. I just won't get a bonus action, I guess, right? I shall do, I will stand up and attack.
Technically, you still get a bonus action too. It just takes half your movement to stand up.
Oh, my movement! Well,
Yeah.
I don't need much movement. I'm where I need to be, so I'm going to stand up. I will stand up and fight!
Hey. By the way, a small imp appears on your shoulder. He leaves a potion with you. My master is not done with you. Let the rage consume you and drink this. As Kritz
Oh.
gives you a potion.
I'm really glad I
Very
made that
nice.
deal with Skeletor. I mean, this nondescript, totally non-skeletal entity. I mean, a person.
Totally.
Normal flesh and bone person. Anyway, I shall roll to attack.
Definitely
Germaine.
bone.
Also, Master Sprout, Fitz is not the person who's biting people who say hello to me. That's not. That's the other one.
Yeah.
That's
Ah,
not.
okay.
The other one.
All right, so I'm going to roll to attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
I am
your
going to
attack.
re-roll.
Okay, it's probably a good thing.
I also have lucky that I could. You know what? I'm going to use my lucky because I can use it a few times and I haven't yet. I'm going to use lucky, which is just straight up broken.
Okay.
How many times a day do you use lucky? 3.
3.
Hey, this is the first. Da, da,
Nice.
da, da. Can I use it again?
Yeah.
Just using all the
I'll
luck.
take that one. I'm going to roll. That's a nice 19.
Okay.
Under
There we are.
And I'm
All
going
right.
to, let's
That'll
just
hit.
do the normal damage first. Oh, 5. And I can also gain some. Do I get any healing from it?
Yep,
in this
D6.
attack? I'll do D6 healing.
And you get half rounded up.
So that's a 4.
Yeah.
Oh, so that'll be that's a 2.
2 hit points back. As you
hit
see
points,
again,
yeah.
the axe just doesn't seem affected by any armor or anything. It just goes right through him, enters his body, and comes out with strips of something from inside of him.
And I'm
And
going
it
to.
absorbs
This would
into
be
you.
my final spell slots because I've done 2. I'm going to do a divine smite as well.
Nice. You're getting smitten with them.
So divine smiterunio.
Where's that crit?
Well, that's not a crit, but and in addition, I'm going to do.
Jesus.
I'm also going to do channel divinity to get some goodness back. Let's see, channel divinity.
All right. The divine smite is sucking in all the light as you do it, and the thundering crack. It kind of explodes on his chest, and he stumbles back a little bit. He seems to be his consciousness waning.
Okay, good. So let me do channel divinity. Sorry. Oh yeah, 2d8 plus 4. 9, that's
Greyhide.
13.
Nice. 13 temporary hit points. Then it's going to be...
It's all going to me, guys. It's
go
all
ahead.
going to me because I'm tanking here.
I mean, you are surrounded by the enemies, so yes, that's understandable. Also,
What's
Crits,
Alpha
that
gonna
was
do?
Alpha
epic
is
healing potion.
I'm gonna go again for go with my bow and then use my bonus action to try and cast Ensnaring Strike again.
Okay.
Oof, 16. That hit?
16 is just what you need to not hit. You need one more.
I think I have a
Do you have any
reroll.
bonus dice?
I do.
You get a reroll.
From Fitz's Papa.
Yes.
It's his
Can-
papa. He
We'll
loves
also
it when I
give the-
call him papa.
Hey, I didn't say daddy. Oops.
Who's your
That's
daddy?
appreciated. Thank you.
Don't forget, if you put the word TPK in the comments, you
Just
get entered
for-
into a chance to get a free mini painted by Tim Tinies.
That did work. Well, that's that.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
that.
The luck.
That's just not on my side.
You gonna use your bonus action for anything?
Patty to protect Greyhide.
Oh, okay,
Those are-
go ahead
those
and
are his. Those
attack.
are his. So whoever tries to attack Greyhide basically has to go through Patty. So are his new orders. Right now.
Okay, the last person who attacked Greyhide was one of the cell swords, technically.
Yeah.
Are you actually telling him to attack, or are you trying to tell him to like shove people, or what are you trying to get him to do?
Just to defend. So can he get like? Would it work if like somebody tried to go for him? That they would get like.
Nah, you'd have to have some
No.
type of ability for that. Unfortunately, he can
Okay.
shove people to try to get in in between them, possibly.
Okay, so let's go for the last guy who attacked Greyhide.
Okay.
Alpha, you have to make bear noises. We have to hear what he's doing. Yes.
And then with a 19,
19 will hit that guy for sure.
guy for sure.
Go ahead and roll the damage. And that is that one.
11
Okay, awesome. Then next is
across the
Turbane.
face. 11 damage.
He looks surrounded. And he looks down at Greyhide. He looks over at Greyhide and says, "This is where you die."
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I don't like that.
It's not great.
He's going to use a superiority die to get a precise shot. Precise hit.
Oh, this guy's been fighting for a long time.
That is a 19. I think that hits, right?
Yeah.
My armor class is 19. Is that means?
Yeah,
it
it means it hits. And then the last one, he doesn't do that. He misses. 2. That is 15 slashing damage as he comes down at you with the long sword.
Oof.
Okay.
He then... give Greyhide a reroll. Damn, I thought that was for me. And then he,
As if you need it.
he fishes something out from his cloak. And he pulls out, it seems to be some type of gem. And he squeezes it in his hand and it shatters. And in a poof of smoke, he disappears.
Damn.
You get that! No!
No one knows where he went. Greyhide, your tether is going through the house that's in front of you. You see it go into the wall of it. So you know he went that way somewhere.
Oh my god, what happened? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Then it is Fitz.
Well, my first thing I do is I
point
say...
in the direction he went. Is like, I don't know how far away he is, but he's that way.
You see him point towards the house.
Bloody fuck. I run around the house to try to find a way in, peeking through the windows as I go to try to see where he went.
You want to go up the stairs on the right side, or you want to go around the left side?
I'm gonna go to the top of the stairs, have a look to see if he's on the other side of the house, and if he's not, I'm going to try the door.
From there, you see him. Right there. Oh, no, you can't see that.
Oh, he's totally not there. Not there at all.
He's
Did
right,
not see him.
right where exactly?
Right there. On the other side of
Okay.
the house.
Do I still have my action?
You do.
Okay. Pointing my rapier at him and channeling my dark elven blood, I cast Levitate to throw him up into the air so that he can just sit there in the air and not move and squirm. And as I do it, I say, you and I are going to have a long chat, Mr. Devane.
Levitate. Blah, 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 20 feet, an unwilling creature that succeeds a constitution saving throw. He rolled a 16 on his con save.
What a poop.
That is, your save will be 8 plus your proficiency, which is 2 right now, so that's going to be 10, plus your charisma bonus.
Ooh, my charisma's pretty high. My charisma is 4.
It's 14. You start to use your innate talent, but you haven't used it before, and it's just, you can't get it to grasp him quite. He lifts up a little bit, and he wills himself back down onto the ground.
Damn it.
That would have been awesome, though.
That would have been so epic. Well, instead, I still have my bonus action.
You have your bonus action.
Going to throw
Give a
my
player
dagger.
a reroll.
Oh.
Fits. Doesn't really help in this situation.
Oh. Wait, because I didn't roll levitate?
Right. It was him.
Him.
Yes. You see his codpiece rise slightly.
I'm
And you
sorry,
realize it was your seduced from before.
I was... Well, at least something's working on him. Yeah.
A little latent, but it might be age.
I mean, well...
He seems like 60, 50, somewhere in there. You never know.
So
Tracks.
he's into me. He's just, a little slow on it. So with my bonus action, I toss my dagger at him just to try to do some sort of damage.
Okay.
Just to,
Flashy.
Go ahead and roll that dagger. In the meantime, the sellsword's gonna go.
Okay, we've got a 21 with the dagger.
That'll hit. It's your offhand though, right? So,
it is my
does
offhand.
3 damage. Yeah.
So it does 3 damage.
Yeah, it nicks him in the side, and he kind of stumbles forward a bit, but he's still up.
There's an
But
arrow
as I do it,
in the back.
There is still an arrow in his back as well.
A poisoned arrow in his back.
The sellswords are going to go ahead and attack Greyhide. One of them hits.
Of course.
That is a 10 piercing damage on Greyhide.
Oh.
Dagnabbit.
You still have hit points?
2. Yeah.
2 hit points. The other one will attack.
Killing me.
The other one also hits.
Embryonic, good luck at work tomorrow.
That is a 7. Oh,
Yes.
bye-bye. That is a
Bye.
7 damage. You have 2 hit points left. As your hit points run out, you can feel the gauntlet. It doesn't work like it did before. You can the stab goes into your side, and you look down at it, and you realize it doesn't hurt as much as you thought it would. Roll a Constitution save.
Okay. To quote the great Han Solo, I got a bad feeling about this. Crit!
Oh wow! Woo! You pull out. No blood comes out. It just no. You don't pull out. It's not too late. No, that's not what I meant. It's you pull the sword out. He pulls the sword out from his wound, from your wound. No blood comes out. It's almost like it wasn't even effective. You can see the stab there and the piercing in the skin. But it almost reminds you of when you attack the beholder, the undead beholder.
Ooh.
Interesting stuff. So it's
gauntlet.
like this. It didn't affect me, this attack almost.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll take that.
You are at 1 hit point. Or rather, you're effectively at 0 hit points, but you're not in death saves yet.
Okay.
Then it is... sorry, that was their turn, so now it's to Enigma. What is Enigma going to do? You see the 2 slashing at Greyhide. You see one stab at Greyhide that looked like a finisher, but pulled out and didn't do anything.
But they're beating me up. Help me.
I will.
You are right here.
Okay, cool. The one that's closest to me, I'm gonna short bow his ass.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna say, don't ever fuck with my baby again!
He does not see you, so you can get advantage on the attack. And you'll get sneak
nice.
attack if you hit. Give a potion to that.
Sweet.
The one
Greyhide.
that used to be shiny.
On the ground there, randomly, just laying up against the side of the building. Looks like a healing potion. And you get to freely pick it up without taking any action. It's amazing. Then
Nice.
6. A bending mind did that, I think.
No.
No, that was Cowley is the good one. Cowley.
Thank you, Crowley.
Crowley. Whatever.
Crowley.
16
Like the G-man.
damage to the sellsword. Oh, you shoot that sellsword, and he's gone the moment you hit. It goes inside of his head, and the guy, you see the eyes roll up, and he falls over.
Ooh. That's useful.
He looks Enigma. He looks kind of tasty.
Oh.
You still have a bonus action and a movement, and you are not hidden anymore that you shot. Now that you shot.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take a bite then. Well, attempt to take a bite.
Okay, you walk up to him, and you can't bite this turn, but you get in position.
Okay.
Does that mean she's in my range to hit the other guy?
Yeah? She's not in the way, though.
I'm not in the way. Okay.
Greyhide. You know the direction the guy is because you have that tether.
You also have me yelling, "He's behind the house, Greyhide."
But
How
I've
much
also
did-
got
Wait. How much did he
these
heal
two
with that potion?
jackalopes right next to me who are beating the crap out of me, so I want to kill them. Or when I
What did you
attack
say?
them.
I said, how much did he heal with that potion?
Oh, you would have
Oh,
to
yes.
drink it to heal. You just have it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd have to. Yeah, I could do that as a next bonus action, but yeah, I've got it. So the guys who just attacked me, there's one left standing or two of them still.
Only one left standing. He
I'm
looks a
going to
little
attack.
hurt.
I'm gonna attack him. I will roll with a roll to hit.
That actually hits
15
him.
15 hits him.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just barely. He tries to dodge out of the way, but he made contact.
I have no more divine smites left, so let me see. I have a plus D8. Can I use that on damage? Or is that just a hit?
No, that's just a hit.
Okay, so I think all I can do is hit him with my normal crummy battle axe damage.
Okie dokie. Nine.
Fine.
I hope that hurts. Hope that kills him.
You sink in with your axe right into his clavicle, and you hear a crack. And he kind of hangs over in pain, but he's not down.
In my bonus action, I'm going to use that healing potion. What is that? 2d4?
+2.
Okay.
Then, you want to move?
Nope.
Okay.
It's only 5. Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, you're not dead.
Then it
take it.
is Alpha.
Okay. I use my cape to get next to Greyhide. And I can do
the
that?
cape is only once a day.
Only once a day? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I want to go to Greyhide. Can I use my action to do that? Or how close can I get to him?
You can get up there
Yeah, okay, so I do that.
with your movement.
Yeah, I do that with my movement. And I give him my charm of restoration.
Interesting. Okay. She hands over to Greyhide this gnarled piece of vine and wood with what seems to have an embedded acorn on the front of it.
And I was just say, Greyhide, I don't know what's going on with you right now, but I hope I don't regret this. And I give him the piece.
Okay. We'll let him know when he comes back.
No.
You still have a bonus action?
Wah, wah, wah. I have. I'm pretty close to the guy now, a bit too close for my arrow, right? Like looking at this.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
yeah. Too close
Yeah.
to shoot. You get disadvantage on the attack.
All right, so I get Patty to go after him again.
Okay.
Kill him. Eat him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go,
eat him,
Patty,
Patty,
go.
eat him.
Eat him.
Maybe he's a little full.
That's gonna miss unless you have
Yeah.
an inspiration or a reroll.
I
don't think so.
I feel like I already used the one that.
Yeah,
Papa,
you used it,
I
I
think,
think,
I
and
use
you
the one that
missed
Papa
twice.
gave me.
Yeah.
I think that was it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Good
yeah,
old
that was the
Dad.
one.
Then it is that guy.
The bane of my existence.
By the way, this charm, is that a one-time deal?
Yeah, it has charges. I think it has 5 charges. The lessers take 1, and the greater takes 3.
Okay.
Your Bane just keeps running, and he gets 60 feet away from you. He's now 70 feet away from Fitz, continuing on that direction.
70 feet. How is he so fast?
He uses move and his action to move. And then he is That was his, so now it's Fitz.
I just aim down the shaft of my sword at his retreating back as he runs away and try to yank him back a little bit this way.
Okay.
Try to stop him in his tracks and yank him over. But I'm a little bit distracted by him, and I completely shoot it in the opposite direction.
Do you have a
In
reroll
fact,
or
I
anything?
don't even, it's not even near him. I
Wait,
think I
Fitz
used
does
my
have a
reroll.
reroll.
So,
No, because the Bending Mind gave
Do I-
him one.
Yeah, that's right.
Didn't I?
He gave you a reroll last
did I
time,
not-
remember? And I said you couldn't
Oh,
use
did
it
I not use
because it was a. I said you couldn't use it because it was on a save. The Durbane just saved. It wasn't you rolling. So go ahead and
that's
use that if you
right.
want.
So then, I almost miss completely, but I take a deep breath.
The lesser
focus
demigod
on-
of a bending mind.
I focus up, and
Hey,
I
Red
roll a
Baron.
2 again. So he's just meant to. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm trying. And then I
Okay.
use the rest of my action to try to, whatever else I got, I'm
You have
chasing
movement.
after him.
You are 40 feet away from him.
Yeah, I
Then
should have
it
run
is-
first and then shot at him.
Eh, it wouldn't
Damn.
make a difference. The cell swords are going to attack Greyhide.
He's like, your roll still would have sucked.
I mean, true.
Bring it on.
Both of them.
Actually, the cell sword looks around him, and he says he throws down his weapons and backs up slowly with his arms up. Then it is Enigma. What is Enigma gonna do?
So,
No mercy.
can I try to bite him now?
Yeah, you could also go and try to bite the guy who just threw his weapons on the ground.
Okay. I'm
That
going to
wouldn't
do
be
that.
sporting.
It will be harder to bite that guy, but either way, you can bite either of them.
Okay, I'm going to bite the easier dude, and I'm going to say, if anybody's watching, just know that I'm only doing this because I had a couple drinks. I'm not a vampire.
Checks out.
You don't have to roll anything. The guy's unconscious, dying from brain injury, and you sink your teeth in and start to feed. Yeah, so that's what Enigma does for a while. You guys just hear Greyhide. What is Greyhide gonna do? The guy put his weapons on the ground and put his arms up, started backing up. He says, "Yeah, it ain't worth my life. I'm sorry. I'm just
So,
paid."
but there's another guy who still has his weapons out. Is that right?
No, the
Yes,
other guy's dead
the
on the ground,
Bane.
being cleaned up, being
I'm
sucked.
going to ignore the guy who's backing away and make a beeline in the direction of Durbane.
Greyhide, use what I gave you. Or can I yell after him? Oh, you weren't there when I
so-
Oh
gave
yeah,
it to
so
him.
you weren't here. She walked
Sorry.
up to you and handed you this charm that seems to have like these gnarled roots surrounding a acorn. You get it and
And-
you're like, what's this?
When I handed it to you, I told you that you better be worth it because I don't know what's going on with you right now, but this should help you feel better.
Okay. I mean, I was planning on doing since I'm just doing movement this turn. Could I also do my healing? I was also thinking of doing lay on hands on myself instead of using this. That would just that would save that for later. So I'd like to do that if I can. I
Okay.
used it a bit earlier to no avail. I used 7 of it earlier on a corpse. So I have 13 left. Can I give
You
myself
hear
13?
in your head. You hear in your head.
Throw the axe.
Ooh.
You don't have
Oh.
to. You don't feel a compulsion to.
I'm going to I'll keep that in mind for next time. You know what? I'm gonna throw the axe. Yeah, I think I will.
Alrighty. Roll
But that means I
that,
can't use my action for lay on hands.
That is correct.
So I run and I throw the axe. And what do I have to roll to do that? Just the normal +1 battle axe throw,
Yep,
right?
+1 battle.
Does that hit? Does 18 hit?
You need a 19 to hit.
Okay, I got a dice. I'll use that.
What?
Okay.
I got an
The
extra. I got an extra.
You got an
D8.
inspiration
my
dice
last,
too?
My last
Okay.
D8. So I'm gonna do that, which means it'll likely hit.
Remember when I got rerolls? That was
Right?
Not gonna happen.
We almost all
23.
died. Yeah.
You throw the axe, and it flies
Ooh.
forward through the air as its misty, smoky self, and it goes right. Go ahead and roll damage, actually.
Just doing this.
Yes, in slow motion.
But also roll damage.
Oh, roll damage. Okay. Do.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Wow. That's interesting. It goes out, and it gets him right in the back. But instead of bouncing off of him or anything, it just continues on through him. And he yells out, "Ah!" And you pull instinctively. Your gauntlet goes up, and you pull back. The axe doesn't come back. The axe actually disappears. But instead, that tether that you have with Durbane, it seems to pull something out of him as you see some type of soul of some sort, some specter of him comes out, and it comes all the way back to your gauntlet, and you see it swirling around and it goes into your gauntlet.
Yes, this is good. He will suffer in hell for eternity. Durbane is now mine.
Okay.
Ooh.
That
Can I
somehow.
Can I
wasn't
have my
satisfying.
charm back?
Oh yeah, you can have your acorn back.
Yeah.
There you go. Here,
Do I-
take your acorn. Thanks, though.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You clearly don't need it.
Do I see the specter of Durbane flying backwards past me?
Yeah, when that happened, everybody, well actually only Fitz really, you saw that connection temporarily
Renard.
between Greyhide and Durbane, and you saw that happen as it swirled around his gauntlet and entered it.
Greyhide, we
Whoa.
need to chat.
Whoa. Enigma, we
Well-
need to chat. Enigma.
These people always want to chat. Have you noticed that? You know, they're always like, "Hey, we should talk. You should get." You know, they're always trying to get information. Listen, I swallowed this guy's soul. He was a problem for me. I swallowed his soul. He's in hell now. What? It's normal paladin stuff.
Okay, so that's great, but you know, if we'd kept him alive and questioned him, we could ask him things like, "Where's your sister? What is he doing with the orphans? What did the castle lanterns discuss with him? Why did he take the Stone of Galore from Delica or try to?" These things might have been good to know.
Well, we can check his body for the Stone of
Let's
Galore.
loot his body,
I mean,
guys.
all right, let's loot
Who's
his body.
looting his body?
I'm going for it. While they're
pretty
talking,
close.
I'm already like, we're gonna
Okay.
get it over.
You
with.
walk up
and
to
we
the. Mhm.
We should, someone should question that mercenary and ask him if he knows anything about Durbane. Or what happened today and all that shit.
Okay. So yeah, he has his hands up looking around. He's actually watching Enigma, like eyes wide. What the hell is that?
What?
Yeah, what?
You see like
Nick-
blood coming down.
She drinks
on
blood.
Enigma
I
slightly.
eat souls. What's the big deal?
It's a match
Wow.
made in heaven.
Yeah.
And then, no pun intended.
They just
or
don't
ironic.
get us, Enigma. You know what I mean?
The
I
match
feel
made
these
in
people
hell.
don't get us.
You walk up to Durbane and you
Yep.
you see his weapons. You find the gold, but you know you're not looking for that, and you continue on until you find a leather pouch. It seems like it has a stone in it.
What does that stone look like?
Without opening the pouch, it seems ovular, like oval.
I put that in my pack.
Okay.
I watch you do that. I go, let's file that away for later, and let's take his gold. How much gold does he have? Might as well.
Guys, did he have the Stone of Galore on him? Did you find anything?
Guys, there's a lot of
Probably.
crying eyes right now. Can we just get the gold and go
20.
home?
He has on his body. He has 20 platinum.
20 platinum.
Sounds good.
Rich guy.
That's 200
Grab-
gold if he's want to put the gold in.
Yoink. So we split that 4 ways.
He also
ways.
has a sword
We
that looks
always
of
do. We
quality
always
make.
split 4 ways.
Yeah. I
Always split 4 ways.
always
Yes.
do.
I give everybody their share.
All right, everybody gets 50 gold.
Yes.
He also has a long sword that looks like it's well made.
Anyone?
Kind
long
of
sword.
And I'm more of a
for Greyhide
He's wearing
probably.
chainmail.
stabby fellow myself, so I don't need the sword.
Can I
We
take
can-
the long sword? Is that a useful thing for me?
We can sell
or
it.
Or do I have to use this spectral axe nonsense forever?
And you pick up the long sword. It's a sword. You know how to use it.
Could probably sell it for a couple dollars. You know, if we had to.
Wow,
Sign.
Master Sprout, thank you for gifting 2 tier 1 subs. That is
Whoa,
amazing. And also, thank
Master
you so much.
Sprout.
Yay!
He is the
Oh,
master
thank
of
you.
sprouts.
He is. The other sprouts call him master.
But I think we can probably end it there.
Yeah.
So guys, add your money.
This is the last chance. If you want to be entered into the giveaway for the mini, put TPK in the chat. If you win, we'll contact you to see what you want printed and painted. Including,
DM
you can send us a Hero Forge link, and we'll actually print whatever you put on Hero Forge, if that's what you want to do too.
Sorry, DM. What do 4 bars of gold, or what is a bar of gold worth? And Alpha and Fitz, you can plug your ears because you don't know that these bars of gold exist. But what do they?
250 each.
So they are. It is worth 500 exactly. Okay,
Mhm.
so I'll add that to my gold as well as the 50 that we got today each. Because we share and share alike in this.
Yes, that's what we do.
So
isn't
Enigma,
it?
you also get 500 gold. Because we're sketchy now, but they don't know we're sketchy. But they
Right.
might start to catch on. But Greyhide wouldn't have done this before. He's a bit sketchy now, so we'll see.
Awesome.
A little, just a bit. But he,
Hey.
it's all good. Look, we
Red
killed
Baron's coming in
Durbain, we
hot.
ate his soul. We got the Stone of Galore. Everyone's happy.
Hang on.
And I got a feel for some gambling next week.
Oh
Me
God.
too, my dear. It's a
Yes.
date.
Oh.
Let's triple our money.
Okay. Greg, just last things for this little scene.
Mhm.
Does the mercenary give us any useful information about Durbain, and is there anything else cool on him, like pistols or jewels?
Now that
make
you're
you
close
teleport?
now that you're out of combat and you can kind of look him over, he has the tattoo of a snake on his neck.
Oh crap.
The same tattoo that the Zentaurum usually have.
Huh. Interesting. He might be a Zentaurum. Also crits. Yes, that's correct. Okay. No other cool gems or fascinating items. And does the mercenary tell us anything about Durbain and what happened at the explosion, or just nothing new?
Yeah, he will give you more information.
Next week. Right.
But that's for next week on
It's a
Art
little
of the
late.
Roll.
Yeah.
On Art of the Roll.
So we'll look through the chat. We'll see who won. Unfortunately, there's a lot to go through, and we will contact you if you are the lucky winner, and we'll see what you want printed and painted, and we'll announce it on the next episode. So, thank you everybody for watching. one more time, The Bloody Baxters. Check it out. It's since it's made in Canada, check it out and see see what it's all about.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, sorry, but you will. So, is it actually out now or not yet?
No, that's just a trailer.
Not yet.
Just the trailer. Yeah. Okay, more trailers to come. So check out the trailer and more to come. Otherwise, thank you, and we will see you next time.
Next time.
Bye. Oh, outro. Where's the outro?
Yes.